Oh my fuck. Let's see. Upcoming stream. Let's see if this even makes noise here. This is it. This might be the day. Okay. Okay. At least it's there. I'm gonna like my own video. I'm gonna pause this so it doesn't bog on the fucking bandwidth of my shit, right? So I don't even know what the well. I know the purpose of this stream, right? The purpose of this stream is that I'm upset. I'm not happy because I made a mistake in trusting a brand, a company, and instead it's been a very costly fucking mistake. Is it even public? Is this even fucking public? Edit video. Oh yeah. Oh, today's the day. Okay, public stream. Okay, that's the thumbnail. Okay, great. Is this even a PigCast? You know what? I'm gonna call it a PigCast. I'm gonna call it emergency PigCast. I'm fucking sweating. Emergency PigCast. I'm not happy right now. I guess that's in the title of not happy. Oh yeah, today's the day. Today's the day. So I guess I should provide some context, right? Let me provide some context. So the context is that I plugged in a USB hub to my computer, the computer that I work from, that I do everything from, right? It's been a great asset to me, and I've enjoyed using it. Now the problem is that I've also used subpar equipment on it, right? Like this, for example. This is a USB hub. It's a powered one, I guess, and I bought this from Five Below. And here's the part that really aggravates me about this. I've used shittier hubs than this. I've used shittier hubs than this one in particular, right? From Amazon. The one that I still use is the one from Amazon.com, and it's lasted me all the while. But I decided to plug this one in just for the sake of convenience. And the moment I plugged it in, my computer started saying bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, because the hard drive was not being recognized. The hard drive was not being recognized. So that's what that did to my fucking computer. And then I tried to look up some, I tried to troubleshoot, right? You troubleshoot, obviously, as a person that's familiar with how computers work. And you start trying to diagnose problems. And it turns out the problem was that it fucking fried my hard drive. So all my stuff is potentially gone. I have to find out now if it's gone. And I had to buy a hard drive. So I bought an SSD, and I bought the tools needed to go in there. And I am not happy because, well, guess what? Now I have to restore everything. And I don't know when the last time I did a backup was. So that's the other part that I'm excited about, which is figuring out when my last backup was. So it could potentially be that I'm starting from zero, which is tremendous because of all the presets that I have on Premiere and all the other stuff that I've tried to do and spent the better part of this year organizing in terms of video and shit. And that's what my concern is here. So what I'm gonna do here, let me pop up the chat, and then let me look up how to replace XPS hard drive. Look at the sound, by the way. This is the sound it makes. Listen, this is the great sound it makes. Oh wait, hold up. Let me turn this shit on. This is the sound it makes. Tell me this isn't jarring and annoying, right? Isn't that a wonderful sound? Right? Isn't that a tremendous sound to hear? Lets you know that everything is happening. Lets you know that things are working, right? That's the part that I love the most about it. What to say? If it wasn't saying bing bong, it was saying bin wang. Must be a sign. Yeah, must be a sign that I'm going to end up on the news today. Must be a sign that I'm going to end up on the news today. So let me make sure this is booted off, which I don't have any way of assuring, right? Hopefully I don't completely decimate this entire thing while I try to replace this. But let's look up. Let's look up replace. Oh, of course, fucking okay. Replace XPS hard drive. Let's see. Replace XPS hard drive. So this is what I have to do now. And I thought, you know what? Might as well do this on do this live, right? Might as well do this live and do. Might as well do this live and make my anger content, right? So now my anger is going to be content forevermore for individuals to see permanently on the internet. So let me do this. Have this here, right? Let me go here and let's figure this out. So it says easy steps. So 5 steps, time required, and the stuff you need, right? Phillips 0, and it said, well, okay, the one that I looked at was a torque 5, which is what I needed. I don't know why it's not showing me that now. Torque 5. Okay, now it's asking for a spludger. What the fuck is a spludger? No, I don't want that. Okay, let's go to history. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Dell XPS. Okay, I assume this is the computer that I have. If it's not, I'm not going to be happy. But I assume this isn't difficult to do. Now, the difficulty I imagine would be to make sure that this is off, so I don't have any electrical issues as I'm doing this. I've never done this before, right? So that might be something that I'm gonna have to figure out here as we go along. I can't imagine it being difficult, but I want to make sure that this is off. How do I shut this off? This isn't good if I'm having a hard time shutting this off, and I'm having problems doing that. So this is an XPS 9500. Okay, I have to imagine that's the same as a 9530. So how about you turn off exit? Okay. Okay. So, no, it's not off. This is not shutting down. What do you think of how to control? Oh, the top chat is on. That's the other. I didn't even see the other ones here. Diminishing hairline. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, the hairline is definitely diminishing. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not fucking leaving. All right, I'm not fucking leaving. What do you think of how to control Minds kits? I haven't bought it. I thought they were gonna send it to me, but it doesn't make any sense because I've already seen everything in it. So I already saw most of the stuff in it. So I wouldn't necessarily buy it because Turner showed me pretty much the stuff. So hold up. It says using a Torque 5 screwdriver, remove 10 35 millimeter screws. So there are 10 screws around here that I have to remove. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I only see, okay, so that's 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are the other ones? I don't like that. I don't like that. There's, okay, so obviously this is a different one. So let me look up Dell 90 fucking 500. XPS 9500 SSD replacement. Oh yeah, this is so exciting. I'm so happy. Okay, stock SSD replacement. Moderate. Why is this moderate now? What? Okay. Stock SSD replacement. Why is this having an issue? Other people complete this guide. To reassemble your device, follow the... Okay, yeah, but there's no instructions here. XPS, what did I say? 5000 SSD replacement. Okay, SSD replacement. I fix it. Oh, are we already running into issues and we haven't even started the fucking process? Okay, that's not it here. So it says remove. Okay, how about you 9500? This is not the same one because this one says remove 10 screws. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless there's some hiding, of which there are none. Oh, I'm not happy about this. I'm not fucking happy about this. Use the saw to fix your computer. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to do, but unfortunately, um, that's the worst part. I just finished paying this off, right? I just literally finished paying this off, and then now I have one fucking thing that ruins my hard drive. I'm not happy about this. Okay, how about okay? Let's look this up correctly. 9500. What? Okay, Dell XPS repair. Okay. Solid state. That's not my fucking laptop. Dell XPS. Okay, let's see this. Dell XPS 2-in-1. Nope, that's not it. 9500. This is it. Okay. There are no guides for this. There are no guides for this one in particular. Dell 9500 SSD replacement. Oh, I'm not happy about this. Installing, okay. Solid states. Remove the existing. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's just get into it. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? It can't be that hard. It's just literally replacing one for the other. There's no way that it would be that difficult to do. So here's the T6. This is the T5, I hope. The one that I spent the better part of the morning looking for. And it turns out it was hiding in one of the store aisles. So T5. Okay, this is the T5. So this should fit in there, of which it does. Okay. Okay, so let's, I guess, let's put this in reverse. Oh boy, this might be a little bit annoying. Doesn't need to, I feel like this is going to be a hassle to do. And definitely not as easy as it seems, right? Because it's not, I mean, imagine, it's just a hard drive. You put it in, you put it out. It's not going to be, shouldn't be a challenging thing. But I'm already having an issue. Can I fucking put this in reverse? Can I please put this in reverse? Okay, so that should be in reverse. So I have to remove these 8 screws. The T5 is a neutral net processor learning computer, where it's also a type of fucking screw head that I need to have bought a specific fucking bit to buy, which was annoying to look for in the Home Depot. But so what I'm doing here is hopefully gonna replace this SSD without any instructions. So I can't find the instructions online for this, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to do it. Right? Hopefully I'm gonna be able to do it without any hardships. Now, if I do have hardships, then well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because then this computer's a dud. I think it's out of warranty, and I'm gonna have to edit off of this bad boy, which is exciting. The Terminator's best friend. Okay, so you're making Terminator jokes. Let me tell you, this morning, in terms of my anger level, was pretty high, I gotta say. I was screaming at my computer. I was screaming at the audacity of this fucking USB hub to ruin my hard drive. And I'm thinking, how is that possible? How is that possible for me to put in, well, I'm scratching it, I guess. How is it possible for me to put in a USB hub with nothing connected to it, and that ruins my hard drive? How? How is that possible? Well, maybe it's the connectors and it's not the hard drive, which is my fear. If it's the connectors and not the hard drive, well then you're gonna see a grown man be very angry, because I'm not gonna buy another laptop. I don't have the funds for that. I'm cheap and lazy when it comes to that. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna have to figure this shit out and see if that's the case. So I removed the screws, right? I assume it's gonna be very similar to the one. Let's see. I assume it's gonna be very similar to the 9530. This is the 9500. Maybe that one. The difference is that they added a couple more screws. Maybe. So we're figuring this out live. XPS hard drive replacement. Okay, so using a T5, remove the 10 screws. I removed the 8 screws. Lift the plastic tab. There's no plastic tab. There's no plastic tab. I don't see a plastic tab anywhere here. Nope. That's a negative on the plastic tab. Okay. Lift the, there's no plastic tab here. Is there a YouTube video? Is this going to be better? I think Daniel mentioned that because we have the same laptop. Replace Dell 9500 SSD. I mean, this is literally like, there's no way this is that complicated. RAM and SSD with precise things. Okay. So I'm going to look at this and hope that this is going to be good.
Today I'm going to show you how to upgrade the SSD and the memory modules
Okay.
on your Dell XPS 9500. We'll also be discussing how to pick the right components. And
Okay, I know this guy's for real because he's speaking like a Russian accent.
all this stuff down below.
I should have gotten RAM, might as well, right?
The cover.
Oh, there's like a pry
Bottom
bar.
left corner, carefully
Oh, fuck me.
add for a new. Next to all
Okay.
these 8 screws that hold
Okay.
the base cover to the casing. Now with those screws removed, you're going to need a spudger or any plastic opening tool.
Any plastic opening tool.
Starting from the bottom left
Bottom left corner.
corner, carefully pry the base cover in the direction.
Okay. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. My mom's phone also broke, and I have to fix her phone, so I got a kit here. I got like a kit for replacing a battery on her phone. So maybe this is this has something I could use. This guitar pick seems like it would be the right thing. Right? This weird guitar pick. That might actually work. So it says from the bottom left corner. Try it out. Okay. So bottom left corner. Let's see if oh, no, that's literally opening the laptop. Okay. Okay. It says bottom left corner. Oh, I'm gonna fucking shoot up an entire. How is this supposed to go in here? How is that supposed to go in there? It's so fucking tight. I know. I know. There's no fucking way that's gonna fit in there. And this guy's doing it from that corner? What? Okay. So let's see this shit. I'm fucking not happy about this already. So this guy goes here.
In case if the original one is damaged or dried out.
Okay.
I'll put the links to all this stuff down.
Okay. Yes.
You're going to need a spudger or any plastic opening
A
tool
spudger?
to pry open the cover. Starting from the bottom left corner, carefully pry the
Oh, fuck. Okay. Starting from the bottom left corner carefully. Maybe I should put like something down on this, right? Like a towel or something. That'd be probably smart, right? That'd be intelligent. Let's see. Because your boy's out here doing this raw dog, right? And I don't know. I'm going to end up doing more damage to this fucking computer than I want to. And this is, if this doesn't work, then it's going to be fairly difficult to make videos. So I really don't want that to happen. Right? Okay, so I'm trying to pry this bitch. There's literally no slot that I could... Oh, maybe here? Nope. Nope, that would have been a good spot, though. Why is this so... God, this is what I fucking hate about computers now. They want to make it look nice, right? Oh, it has to look nice. It has to look really nice. And it's not functional. This looks great. It looks beautiful. But then to try to pry this shit open, it's a fucking nightmare. Let's see, maybe here? Maybe if I could shove this shit in here? Maybe? I mean, it's not even... Oh, boy, okay, here. I do see a little bit. Oh my God. What? I mean, I took out the screws, right? All the screws are out. There's no extra screws here. And there's no place for me to pry this shit. Oh, fuck me. That's what I'm watching. I'm watching iFixit. No, I'm watching some guy on YouTube do it. But he also has a tool that I don't have. So I'm trying to make up for it. But let's see if this even works, right? Now I do see a little bit of give here. But let's see how he does this. This seems a little bit easy for him.
Base color in the direction of the arrows.
In the direction of the arrows. Okay, so he's starting here from this bottom part. How is he so... Oh my God. I guess because he has that pry tool.
Carefully pry the base color to pry open the cover. Starting from the bottom left corner, carefully pry.
Yeah, so he fucking did it here, but this tool was really precise. I mean, this one's pretty precise too. How many gigabytes of video do you run to the hard drive? Depends. I always delete everything. So like an idiot, I delete it. But then I back up the whole video, right? So I don't save individual videos. But what I do, haha, is that I back up the completed video. Because I don't need the OG videos. I don't need that. So this might be a fucking nightmare to do. How am I having this hard of a time trying to pry this shit? And then how's he doing that with that tool? Because that tool doesn't look, that tool looks pretty thin. I'm sorry, pretty thick. This guy's a fucking... I hope I don't have to buy that fucking tool. Any plastic opening tool. Okay, so I unscrewed all of them. Let me make sure that they're all unscrewed. This could be a fucking fail right now. Okay, nope, don't want to do that. Oh my fucking God, why is this so obnoxious to do? I can't even get this thing in here. This is like the tightest thing in the planet. How the fuck did he do that? Okay. So he literally shoved it in there and then it pried off and then there's no way for me to do that. Okay, so this is the screen here. Oh, it's on. It's fucking on. That would have been great. So, okay, I'm shut down. Okay. This is so fucking annoying. So I shut it down. It says shut down. Why is it that when I open it, it turns on? They make it hard so you have to pay. Yeah, that's the normal shit. That's late stage capitalism. Well, had it been, we're going to get into the communism bit again. Is that what's going to happen? Because I was going to say, had it been, well, actually, no, you know what? It would be easier to fix in communism because it would be, everybody would have one laptop. Everybody would have one computer per household. And it would be a government-ran computer that tracks everything you do, which you could argue technically this does too, but at least they're not doing it overtly. Whereas they'll do it overtly, and then if you break it, they'll probably kill you and your entire family. Oh, fuck you. Oh, my fucking God, dude. How am I going to fucking pry this shit? Why is it making Tamagotchi noises? That's literally the fucking noise it's making. That's exactly the noise that this shit is making. Tamagotchi. Ah. Nope. Okay. So oh, fuck. How is this so fucking difficult to do? It's literally take it off the screws, and there should be like a slot. That's what would make sense, right? If there was some sort of slot that you could fucking shove this shit in. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. I got some fucking movement here. Oh, wait. Hold up. Is that just the fucking laptop opening? Is that just the fucking laptop opening, or did I do something? Oh, I hope I fucking did something, and that's just not the lap. Okay. No, it's actually there. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're doing it. So, no, wait. Oh, my fuck. Hold up. I thought I had it. It turns out I don't have it. I thought I had it. That's just literally between the laptop and the fucking. I had it. I literally had it. How many psych degrees does it take to swap up a hard drive? You know, GT. Now's not the time for jokes. Okay, this isn't a game, Kaiba. I had it. I had it inside, and then I fucking lost. This isn't supposed to be hard to do, right? But exactly as Hane said, right? They make it difficult on purpose so that you have to go to them to fix this, right? That's what they do. And then, unfortunately, you also have to have the right tools to do this shit, of which I have a tool to do this. I have the right screwdrivers, but I don't have the prying tool, which is apparently needed. So this is not supposed to be a hard job. This is supposed to be fairly easy to do. But again, it's made unnecessarily difficult because of Dell. And I blame Apple as well, right? Because Apple kind of set this model of we're going to go for beauty rather than practicality. Oh, fuck. I had it. I literally had it. And then, and this tool is falling apart. You know what? A guitar pick would probably work better, to be honest. A guitar pick would probably do this with less damage, right? And there, unfortunately, the only guitar pick I have has what has to be an entire fucking tuft of pubic hairs on it. Okay, so let's try guitar pick. That's thin, and it might actually work, right? Let's see. Oh, it might be a little bit too flexible. Too flexible here. Oh, come on, fuck you, bitch. Come on, get in there, motherfucker. How is this so fucking challenging? How is this so fucking This guy did it so easily, too. He did it, like, as a joke. He fucking just shoved that shit in there, and it pried up. It's just that it's so fucking unnecessarily thin. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to get that fucking pry tool. I think I'm gonna have to get that fucking pry tool. I had it. I literally had it. And I fucking lost it because I'm a magician and this is above my scope of understanding of things. But then I'm not gonna take it to the fucking Geek Squad because I'd rather make out with my father than fucking take it to the Geek Squad. Dude, how I had it. It was in there. I pried it up. There should be like a little, at least a remnant of that, right? Let's see. So this guy.
Bolt the base cover to the case.
Okay.
Now with those screws removed, you're going to need a spudger or any
A
plastic
spudger.
tool to pry open the cover. Starting from the bottom left corner, carefully pry the base cover.
How did he even get in there? How did he even get in there, dude? It is so unnecessary. It is so unnecessarily thin. Oh, and I bought the fucking tools for it too, right? I bought the thing. I bought the other thing. There should be a notch on the side of the laptop where the trackpad is. A notch on the side where the trackpad is. There is a notch, but unfortunately the notch is covered with you might be right. It's covered with like a piece of plastic. Well, I'm in there. I'm fucking in there, boys. Okay. So the notch trick worked. Look at that. Thank you, Bill Goldberg. I appreciate that. How does the stream look, by the way? Let me know. Does it look good? I put this on my phone, and I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, so it shouldn't drop, and it should be relatively I don't like that sound. It should be relatively good in terms of audio. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go, my friends. Bill Goldberg with the save, dude. Fuck yeah. You know what? I should watch that video, man. I should watch that one. They seem to get it right. Okay. Turn down the zoom on the forehead, though. That's just natural. That's just normal, right? You know what the worst part is, by the way? I've had an issue with baby hairs, right? I've had an issue with baby hairs as of late on my forehead, or not sorry, on my forehead, on the side of my head. So what I had to do, and this shows you again how progressive I am, is I had to get mascara. So I had to buy the mascara thing, right? The little comb that comes with mascara, and then I had to dip that in product in order to get the baby hairs out. So that's the retardation, right? So you walk into like a Walgreens and, oh, you're buying for your girlfriend? You're buying for your daughter? No, that's for me. Oh, I just fucking closed it. I just fucking closed it right now. Jesus. Fucking open, motherfucker. Why did they make this nub out of the shittiest plastic, right? China has to give us better plastic than this, right? China, we have to be getting better plastic than this shit. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay, here we go. Here we fucking go. They make this on purpose, extra hard. Let me put the pick in here so it doesn't separate. The fucking guitar pick of destiny right now is what's helping me out. Thank God. Thank you, Bill Goldberg. I hope you do well in your wrestling endeavors. I'm also ruining this fucking laptop, by the way, aesthetically. I'm sorry I'm quiet right now. I know that I like to provide content for the viewers, but right now I'm trying not to ruin my my place of business. Right? Is that not my? This laptop is technically how I feed myself. Right? This is technically how I pay for shit that I need to make sure that I'm not living in the street. Right? So this is technically what I do. So this is a very important tool to me. And if I lose this tool, I might be shit out of luck for a little bit. But you know what? We're not going to get to that point, my friends, because we're going to have a successful hard drive replacement. We're going to have a hard drive replacement here that's so good that people are going to be showing this video in their computer classes as to what to do when your fucking hard drive fails because of a fucking piece. Okay.
In the direction of the arrows.
All right. Okay, so homeboy. So he's being pretty fucking rough on it, to be honest.
Decide where the hinges are located, because it may damage the cover. Finally, grab the left and the right sides of the cover and lift it up.
Okay.
The case. Or start working inside the computer as
I dropped the fucking screws. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I dropped the fucking screws. Okay, hold up. There were 8 screws, right? I have 3. Oh, fuck you. Okay, all right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hold up. I had 3. There were 8 screws, right? Oh, fuck. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. Okay, 2 more. Two more. Thank God I just put carpet here so that I caught it. I'm missing 2 fucking screws. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need those 2 screws. 6 is good. Oh, 7. Are we gonna find 8? I can't see without my glasses. My glasses. All right, yeah, that's all my tolerance right now. So, all right. Fuck. Why is life so hard? Why can't life be easy? Right? Things are unnecessarily difficult. Is this not content? Is this not tremendous content? I hope you guys appreciate my misery. Right? I hope that this is worthy of your Sunday to be watching a grown magician fucking unlock his fucking laptop. Which, by the way, this might not even solve the problem. This might not even solve the problem. We're going to find out. We're going to find out, boys, if this solves the problem. Okay? Okay. So far. Oh, this. Okay, so I need to go on this side. Why didn't... Oh, my God. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. The computer looks so nice. Oh, don't fucking close on me. Okay. I fucking hate everything. These guys make it pretty, and then they make it difficult to get into here. Now I get... Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, big boy. You want this the hard way? Well, you got it. We're doing this the hard way, boys. All right, so that's 1. This is going all the way. Give me the click. Give me the fucking click. It's 1 more here. I mean, this is literally as... Why am I getting resistance here? This is some tantric laptop opening, right? I'm hoping you're getting sexual satisfaction from watching me open up this fucking laptop. Ha! Okay, you know what? Let's look up iFixit's fucking... If they use this thing, which I just beat the shit. So let's go here, open a new tab. No, I don't need a new tab. I need this one. So iFixit. iFixit Dell 9500 XPS. Fuck! Okay, tear down.
Some clips. Case. Dell has actually done something really cool here. They put a small notch on the lower case where you can insert a opening pick or a pry tool
Okay.
to get the lower case free. Now that all the clips are free, we can remove this lower case. Bam. Once the lower case is removed, we can see the cooling solution. We've got 2 fans here with some heat pipes running over the process.
Okay, so literally... This guy was pretty fucking aggressive.
Now that all the clips are free, we can remove this lower case. And bam. Once the lower case is removed, we can see the cooling solution. We've got 2 fans here with some heat pipes running over the processor. Below that, we've got 2 SODIMM slots for memory.
Dude, how?
2 slots for storage. Only one of them is popular.
How did he do that so easily?
Stick another M.2 drive in this one right here. Having upgradable.
What?
I'd suggest disconnecting the cover. Finally grab the left.
Oh yeah, call me, dude. Call me when I'm. Okay, do not disturb mode. What's it say? Phone is overheating? Phone is getting warm? Okay. If the stream dies because of it, just know that I'm in the middle of trying to pry it. By the way, I lost the pick. The pick just fell in there. So this guy's being very aggressive with this. I don't know if I feel like I can be. Okay. Okay. That's one side. I think we're making fucking progress here. Okay. All right. What's happening here? Why is this so fucking challenging? Okay. Okay. Oh, it fell back into place. Did I? This is literally done. Like, this is done. So why is this one not doing it? There's something still caught here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Does this? Okay, let's see what this guy, if he says 8 screws. Because maybe I'm missing a screw?
The original option to the case. So let's go ahead and start by removing these 8 screws.
8 screws.
Hold the base cover to the case. Now with those screws removed, you're going to need a spatula to open the cover. Starting from the bottom, carefully pry the base cover in the direction of the arrows.
Okay.
Pull or pry the cover at the side where the hinges are located.
Okay.
Or suggest disconnecting the battery, especially if you're not confident in your skills. At the computer, I'd suggest disconnecting the battery, especially if you're not confident in your skills.
Disconnecting the battery?
We've got 2 slots for the memory modules and 4 M.2 SSDs. Let's start with replacing memory modules. Use your thumbs to gently push the retaining clips outward.
Okay, no, that's not what I need. Okay. So I have the SSD here, right? And this has a slot for 2 SSDs. Okay. So this has 2 SSD slots, right? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add this one on this and then check what's wrong with that one. And then hopefully I could recover some of the shit from there. If I can't recover the shit, then you're going to see a very angry man in the next couple minutes. So I suggest you tune in. Have your family come in and watch, because you might just have a nice little outing with your loved ones watching me get exponentially upset at this fucking problem that I've made for myself. Okay, so let's see how he does this. Okay, no, that's not what I want. I don't care about RAM. What do you mean heatsink you have to buy it separately?
SSD as your main system drive. As you can see, the second M.2 slot doesn't have a heatsink, so we have to buy it separately.
So I can't do that because I have to have bought a heatsink. Okay.
OEM part, which costs about $20, and it comes with a pre-applied thermal pad and several screws. These heatsinks have different mounts, so they're not interchangeable. And by the way, you can use any NGFF SSD without the heatsink, because they never overheat compared to NVMe. So
Oh wait, hold up. It says you could use it without a heatsink. Okay, hold up.
SSD without the heatsink, because they never overheat. But these heatsinks have different mounts, so they're not interchangeable. And by the way, you can use any NGFF SSD without the heatsink, because they never overheat compared to NVMe.
NVMe. Okay, so hold up. Compared to NVMe. NVMe is the one that gets heated. Okay, all right. So then I have to replace it.
We have a few options here. You can leave your stock SSD and install the second drive. You can also clone your existing SSD replace your old SSD with a new one and then clean install Windows 10. And that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
I recommend cloning because both reliability and performance-wise it's not.
Okay, so I need the Philips one.
I have video on cloning. The link will be displayed
This should be the one.
video. So let's go ahead and replace the SSD. First, we need to remove the screw.
Okay.
Then carefully slide out the heatsink and then remove the drive.
Okay.
This is the smallest M.2.
Okay. All right. So far, so good, boys. So far, so fucking good. Slide out the heatsink. I don't know how you did that so precisely.
Then let's go ahead and replace the SSD.
Okay.
First, we need to remove the screw. Then
Okay.
carefully slide out the heatsink.
Gently slide out the heatsink. Oh, he took out the battery. Okay, so that's why he's having an easy time doing that. Okay. All right. I guess let's do that. So taking out the heatsink. Gently. All right, and here is the hard drive, which I think has burnt out. So I need to replace it with this hard drive.
Heatsink and then remove the drive. This is the smallest M.2 20 to 30 form factor, which you can install into a compatible enclosure like this one and used as a super.
Okay, now let me see this. All right. So if I could do this without a heatsink, then I'm gonna be happy. So this one is WD blue SSD without heat sink. Is it necessary to use a heatsink on a SSD with NVMe? Not at all. I've learned that keeping a thermal pad on a controller would be good enough. So is it worth getting a heatsink? So this guy says, I don't know. Right is better with NAND. Excellent article. In some examples, the heatsink actually made it worse. How about you fucking tell me? Depends. Are you moving in and out? Then you, okay, yes, I do move. A hot with throttle and performance will drop. A cold NAND, okay. So I might need it. I might need it. So let's try this. Okay, so I'm gonna put the new hard drive in there. All right. Let's try putting this new hard drive in here, which I have to imagine it's just a simple fact of sliding it in, right? So we're sliding it in. So we're, okay, let's see how he does it before I do anything.
Fast and reliable USB drive. If your laptop came with the M.2 20 to 8, try to reuse it, add from Grizzly, and then apply the new cooldown your Plus or Samsung socket.
Okay.
So prep. Now then slide the heat drive into the slot at an angle and gently press it down. Then slide the heatsink into the mount and secure it with a screw. Now let's put everything back
Okay.
together. Connect the battery to the motherboard, put the cover back on, and snap it into place by starting from the bottom right corner.
Okay.
And then work your way around to the bottom left corner.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to try to do here. I'm going to plug this in here, and then I'm going to put the old one in the other one without a heatsink. I'm just doing that to test it out, to see if it's actually dead or if it's something that's recoverable. Right? So let's try this shit out. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. I think we only had a hard time getting the shit worked in because the casing was a nightmare. Right? So hopefully we could solve this very easily. Now, here's the problem, though, that I think okay. Here's a problem, though. This doesn't have a screw, so I don't have an additional screw for this. So this doesn't bring an additional screw. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, okay. So this is not going to be held down. So I need this. If I shove this in here, I don't have a screw to put it on. I need like a screw that's going to allow it to stay there. Because I could put it in, right? That's what she said. But it's not going to be held down. Because I don't have the fucking screw. And this shit doesn't come with it. Because why would it? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's try this. So I want to see if I could find maybe a USB SSD thing nearby, right? USB SSD reader. Let's see if I could find one nearby. Another fucking, okay, Office Depot. SSD reader. Office Depot. And then if that's the case, we're going to go on a trip. No, that's not what I'm talking about. So USB SSD reader. What's it called? USB. Okay, no, I don't want in stock. I want it at the store. So let's see. That's not it. That's not it. Vivitar 50 in 1. That's not it. You know, it'd be crazy if this actually has a... No, it doesn't. Okay. So what... I mean, is this not a common thing? Yeah, okay. So M2. Is that what it's called? SATA M2 SSD. SATA M2 to USB. Okay, let's see if that works. Because if that's nearby... Walmart. No, that's not nearby. You have to order that. How about you fucking tell me? Okay, curbside maybe? No, this is just literally hard drives. That's not what I want. Fuck. So I can't test this out to see if I lost all my fucking data. M2 high-speed enclosure. So literally cannot find that. Such a lucky man. That's what I told you to buy. M2 reader. Yeah, M2 reader, but it doesn't, I don't, there's no nearby. M2 reader. Let's see. Okay, hold up. Office Depot. 36 bucks. I don't want to spend 36 fucking bucks on a reader that might just be a literal waste of time because the hard drive is actually fucked. Is this it? No, that's not even it. M2 enclosure for solid state drives. Create a portable storage device. 3.0. Okay, yeah, that's what I need right here. But I'm also not... Let's see if it's even in the store. I might just have to do it. Let's see. So M2 M.2 reader. How about you tell me what's in the fucking store? Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. This fucking terrible website. 331. Okay, let's do this. Fuck. Also, my boy could probably recover your data. Same guy who's gonna fix your mom's phone. Well, I'm gonna fix my mom's phone with this tool that I used to open this up, which was a nightmare. But I don't know if it's recoverable. I don't know. That's what I want to test it. If I could plug this in and test it. But unfortunately, the only reason why I can't is because I'm missing one single screw. There's literally one screw. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try a little bit of ingenuity here. Right? Let's see if this screw fits here. Because if that screw fits, then I could just use that and then be screwless for the other thing. Just have one slot that doesn't have a screw, which is fine, right? You don't need all the screws. So this is a T5. All right, let's see if I could do that. Face covering is not required. Oh, now required. What? Okay. M.2. Let's see. M.2. No, how about you show me the ones in store? Show it in store, which apparently they don't fucking let me do. In stock for delivery? No. Fuck me. Okay, so let's see if this screw works. Let's see if this works. If this works, then at least I'm gonna have an attempt as to all right. I mean, nope. I mean, it's not tightening it because I assume the treads are probably not enough. Uh, fuck me, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna tighten that too hard. But you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Now, here's the thing. How do I try this without putting in the thing? Like, I don't want to put the cover on it. I guess we're gonna have to. So I'm gonna put the cover loosely. I'm gonna put the cover loosely. Right? And then I'm gonna turn this whole thing over. And see what happens. Of course, it turns on, by the way. It turns on because it's not shut down. So something's happening. It's not making that same noise from before. Put a piece of cardboard under the screw. Okay. So it's on the Dell thing right now. So I'm going to shut this off, right? So I'm going to shut this off. And then I'm going to turn it on. I do have a Windows thing here. Right? So I have a Windows recovery. I mean, okay. Okay. So let's do it this way. Fuck it. Okay. So let's see this. Pry had the same problem. Hold the power down. Yeah, but the monitor, every time I do it and unlock it, it turns it on for some fucking reason. So let's see how this guy put the cover back on.
Put the cover back on and snap it into place by starting from the bottom right corner.
Okay.
Then work your way around to the bottom left corner. Finally place the 8 screws and turn on the computer.
Okay.
You'll be alerted that the amount of system memory has changed. If you want to check the installed components, you can click on Diagnostics or simply
Okay. So then let's do this.
USB drive, then simply plug it in, turn on your laptop, and follow the on-screen instructions.
Okay.
And if you didn't have the drive, then you'll need to create one. Go to Microsoft's website, description, and download media creation tool. Then go to your downloads and open the file. Click accept.
All right. Thank you for that, buddy. So let's do this. All right. Let's see if we could actually make this happen. So far it's on a Dell screen, right? Okay, so transcend, boot device, okay? So I'm booting from this. Let's see what this allows me to do here. So right now I have 2 hard drives connected to this. I have the new one that I bought, right, this one, and then I have the old one as the secondary one. What I'm hoping is that maybe I don't completely lose access to it and ruin it that way. So system restore, no. So I want recover Windows, no. Fix problems, no. Okay, diagnosing the PC, all right. Startup couldn't repair, advanced options. Okay, how do I fucking, I think I did the wrong thing with this. Recover Windows using a specific thing. Can I find a system image? Okay, thank you. Command prompt, uninstall system thing, UEFI update. Now, okay, so you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this right here. Okay, turn that bitch off. And then install Windows 11 from USB. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to shove this in here. What a fucking mess, right? I woke up, I wanted to do a stream. I was so happy. I'm like, man, let me just fucking do a stream here, set this shit up. And instead, this is what my afternoon has been. Because this fucking stupid thing. Because of that, I had to spend money, buy a hard drive that I didn't need, and now have to spend the entire afternoon recovering what I've lost, which is all my files, which is not something I'm very happy about. Okay. Download the ISO file. So Windows 11 page. Okay. So I have to do it that way. Creates media to a bootable USB. Okay, download now. Yes. Okay, media creation tool. Yes. I'm hoping I could at least recover the shit because the amount of presets and things and that and fuck. I'm not happy. Let's see. So this, accept. Getting a few things ready. All right, so far, that's what I'm going to try to do here. And then let's see if this, obviously it's not going to have Windows from the boot. That'd be stupid. But what I'm hoping is that I'm going to have, okay, no, do not use for this PC. Next. USB flash drive, yes. Yes. My fingers are dirty. I'm just complaining about everything. Progress. Okay, feel free to keep using your PC. So while this is happening, what's up with you guys? How's the PigCast community here doing? Watching a grown man struggle to fix his fucking computer. Right? How is that happening? This is from 62 minutes ago. I started streaming this 62 fucking minutes ago. Oh boy. And then now, okay, so 6 seconds, 6%. That's tremendous. Don't do stuff too quick. No, I'm not doing stuff too quick. I'm what I'm doing now, hopefully, right, is I have both hard drives. The one that failed from this morning because of this fucking USB hub. That I don't even know how that works. How does that work? Are you trying to install Windows to your original device? No, I'm trying to install Windows to my new drive. So I'm going to install it to my new drive and then see if I still have access to my old drive, right? Which says no because when I connected this fucking piece of shit USB hub to my computer, it completely fucked it up. It said, hey, no hard drive connected, figure that shit out, and it made a very jarring noise. So what I'm doing is that I'm going to install Windows on my new hard drive and see if I could still have access to the old hard drive and maybe do recovery, maybe do something from that that makes it decent or workable, which I doubt. But, I mean, that's where we're at right now. So a bit of advice here, if you're going to buy something, don't buy it from Five Below, right? I don't know what I did, but I just connected this. So I'm thinking that this is some sort of scam where somebody put one of those USB killers inside of this, right? And then that's what completely ruined my shit because there's no way. There's no way that connecting a USB hub is enough to ruin my hard drive. Like that's at least seems impossible to me with my lack of any sort of knowledge for computers, but there's no way you could do that, especially it not being connected to anything. So what I'm going to do here is see what's inside of this fucking USB hub. And the worst part is, what am I going to do? Go to Five Below and say, hey, your fucking product ruined my computer? File a complaint. Are you fucked? So let's see what's in this shit. Will the plastic cover hold it in place? Yeah. Yeah, it should be. I just got to re-screw them with one less screw. But how calmly is Piggy replacing hard drives, right? Well, it's content, right? I figure it's content. So if anything, I could look back on this video and think to myself, wow, dude, that was a fun time when I had to completely restore my entire workload. Just in case, you should remove your old drive so you don't accidentally install it into the new one. Well, I'm going to install it to this one, the WD Blue, so I know the difference between them. But yeah, you're right. So this is what's inside of this USB hub, right? So it's this. It's just some switches and a board. But this is what ruined my computer. This right here is what ruined my fucking computer. How? I mean, it's simple enough. There's nothing crazy here, right? It's some switches and some USB ports. But putting this in here ruined my hard drive. It completely destroyed my hard drive. So what could it have been? That's what I'm wondering. Because if I put this in there and it fried my hard drive, then it had to have maybe what? Fucking burnt it out? Put power unnecessarily? Taken power unnecessarily? Everything else on the computer was fine when I ran the diagnostics, but the hard drive was completely shot. So let's see if we could reinstall this. What are the topics that I wanted to get through today? Let's see. There are some topics I wanted to get through. The car show, I went to a speedway, which was not exciting because, I mean, it's a speedway, right? I don't understand how people find fast cars exciting. I'm not a fan of that. What else? That was, I mean, it was interesting at least to drive a golf cart around the track. And the worst part is that I don't know how many people, I posted a picture on my Instagram, right, of me wearing a vest, right, like the fluorescent vest that you typically wear in these things to make sure that you're seen. And I don't know how many people I got messaging me saying, hey, man, you're in construction now? And the worst ones were the ones that said, you ain't doing shit, because they know that I wouldn't do construction, which is kind of weird, right? I wouldn't mind. I'm not opposed to that. I like manual labor. I'm a fan of getting sweaty, right, and building stuff. Not a fan of this, but I'm a fan of that. But I got a really offensive message saying, hey, what are you doing? And then I said, oh, I'm helping my friend shoot some video at the racetrack. And they responded going, yeah, that's what I thought. You ain't doing shit. I'm like, oh, right, thank you for that. I could lay concrete. I could put some tile, put some pipe. So that was a very offensive attack, I would say. Felt like an attack, that's for sure. Let me see how this looks like. I don't even know how this stream looks like. It could probably look like a... I mean, I used the back camera, so that at least has some merit. Is this done? Did it do it? No, 50%. Okay. Dell XPS, how you could upgrade. And this guy has all the tools. Fuck me, dude. Right now, I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied with my life because of this procedure here, right? At least I do have this as a backup laptop. But just what I was enjoying, man. I was enjoying so much ability with this laptop, editing, refinement, editing in good speed, right? At least, if anything, the worst that happened is that I lost all my data, right? So that's one. I lost all my data. So that's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is that I didn't lose my data. I could still recover it somehow. And now I just bought myself unnecessarily an extra hard drive. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to put Windows on that bitch. And if that works, then that's at least a start. But so far, the hardest part about this was prying the case open. I don't know what it is about these fucking manufacturers now that if you get a laptop from what? From 10 years ago, right? Everything's there. It has all the ports you need. It has Ethernet. It has HDMI. People don't care about thickness. What they care about is usability. Now we have to have 20 dongles. We have to have this plugged into that. But it looks pretty, right? It looks pretty. So that's what they want us to think, right? That as long as it looks pretty, we don't care about having to have dongles and extra things so that we can do basic stuff. No, that's bullshit, okay? I'd rather have a thick, meaty boy PC that I could easily take shit out and replace without having a problem. That doesn't involve pry tools. That just I could just do it, right? Instead, what they want you to do is they want you to go and they want you to take it to a fucking guy that's half your age that trained for 2 days and opening up 3 computers and then that's it. And they want you to pay God knows how much money for that shit. I'm not gonna fall for that scam. All right, I'm not falling for that fucking scam. I'm not fucking leaving. All right, I'm not leaving. So this is 79%. Hopefully it's going to allow me to do this. And I was so excited to do a stream today and to have some exciting topics, right? Magic drama. Talk about some magic drama. Don't forget your hard hat next time. Don't forget your hard hat next time. Well, here's one of the things that I found funny. At some point, we got a ride in the little, one of those little golf carts from a kid who's like 15 years old, who's apparently driving the F1s around. So he's there going at 150 miles per hour around the speedway, and he's riding the little golf cart. And I get on it, and at some point, this guy hits a dip so hard that I thought I was gonna fly out of it. And I had two instincts because I was recording with the little small camera. I was like, man, at least it's gonna be interesting footage. But then my other bit is I'm angry because this 15-year-old almost killed me. And I don't even know what he would have done. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. My fucking arm dislocated. So that was an interesting thing. And then you see him loading up on the one of those fucking, I forgot what the cars are with your head sticking out. But he was doing that shit, going 150 around at essentially 15 years old. So imagine that. Imagine the conflict in your body when you're pushing it to go. Several hundred miles per hour. And on top of that, your hormones are raging inside of your body. So it sounds like a fucking nightmare. So your USB flash drive is ready. Setup is cleaning up before it closes. Okay. So I'm putting it in here, right? Which is, by the way, not recommended. That I have a converter and a small USB stick. But you know what? You got to make do. You got to make do with what you got. And I don't feel like looking through my shit for a dedicated USB. So let's do this. Okay, F12, one-time boot. Boot from the Transcend. Thank you for making it easy, Dell. Nothing like lukewarm coffee to quell my anger at this. And then on top of that, finding the screws for this was also another fucking nightmare. Because why can't they just have a universal one, right? Why can't they just have one universal screw that just allows me to come in there and just take everything out? But instead, you gotta have to this and that and a T5 and a no, thank you. Okay, so Windows 11 install. Let's see repair computer. Let's see what happens if I repair computer. Troubleshoot. Oh no, so this is exactly what the other one was. No, okay. So let's go back. Troubleshoots. Nope. Let's not do that. Let's go to turn off your PC. 10,000 gigabytes of video. Well, I didn't have that many gigs of video, but I have like assets and shit that I use for videos, which upsets me, right? That I lost, sound stuff, video stuff. And I have presets and this and that, and fuck. The more I think about it, the more I want to just go to the nearest mall and change some lives, But nothing I can do but just figure it out, fix it, and move forward. Let this be a life lesson, right? Let this be a life lesson to those of you guys that chose to watch a grown man fix his computer, which we don't know if so far it might be fixed. We don't know. We're going to find out in a little bit. So install now. Make sure that I'm installing it to the right hard drive so that I don't completely lose my mind. Again, I had this in Top Chat by accident. Let's go to live chat. Live chat's where you want to be. Okay, I accept, Microsoft terms. Custom install. Oh, well, this one has an upgrade. Install Windows and keep files. Install Windows only. Okay, what? So wait, install Windows and keep file settings and applications. The file settings and applications, I move to Windows with this option. This option is only available with the supported already running on the computer, which is not the case. So let's do advanced. Where do you want to install Windows? Okay. We couldn't find any drives. We couldn't find drives. Load driver. Okay. So it's not. How's it not finding drives? What? Okay. This PC. Okay. ESD, USB, boot X, users, public. Okay. So install now. So it doesn't find my drive. Okay. So I think what? Okay. Couldn't find any drives. So I think I know what's going on here. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to reopen this shit. And what I think I need to do is place the hard drive in the other slot, because I feel like the USB fried that particular slot. So whatever USB hub I put, it completely decimated that fucking side or whatever, that hard drive that was connected. So let's open this shit up again. Let's see if we could do this. I hate that I fucking pressed it in already. Oh man, this is not a fucking happy stream. All for what? Bitch. Okay, yeah, this is completely done. Oh, it's even chipped off. All right. All right. So let's use the nice guitar pick trick, which is not going to have enough leverage. Oh boy, my friends. Oh, it broke. It broke off. Boot into BIOS and see if your SSD is visible. Okay. That's a smart thing to do, right? Well, I don't think so. I put the new SSD in the old slot. Yeah, look at that. So hard drive not installed. So that's the answer right there. So I think that slot is completely fucked. I think that particular slot is fucked. So luckily it has two slots, and the other one didn't have a hard drive in it. So I'm going to have to get the enclosure then, right? I'm going to have to do that to see if I could salvage the other hard drive. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in the second slot. So I'm going to place this new hard drive in the second slot and hope that that's not fried. Because if it's fried, then I don't know what the fuck to do. But I'm not going to be a happy pig after that. All right, so let's get this shit in here. So this guy used the non-wish.com version of this fucking tool. I think I'm going to need something else to find, because this is not going to work. This is definitely not going to fucking work, so I need to find something plastic that I could use to pry this shit. Oh yeah, so exciting. I'm so fucking hyped as to having to try to solve a problem that should be a non-issue. Are you kidding me? How is this an issue? Like, how is this a thing that happens? You connect a hard drive, you connect a USB hub to a computer, and that completely fries the slot that contains the hard drive? Is that real? Well, I have a pry tool here, but it's metal, and I don't want to use that. Is this one? Opening tool. Nope, fuck it. Let's use this bitch. I mean, this might not be the ideal scenario, but it says opening tool. So let's get in here. Oh, and I love the sound of metal on metal. Great. I mean, is this even metal? It's like chrome. All right, let's go this way. Okay. All right. Let's go this way. Yeah, so there might be that slot that's fucked. Which doesn't make me happy. The disappointment, my disappointment is immeasurable right now. And whereas I would like to provide some content in terms of commentary right now, I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the mood for it. Well, that was easier, right? So let's take this shit out. Let's take this bitch out and see if putting this on the other one makes it work. Because this one so far is giving me nothing but problems. Isn't this a great way? And you know what the worst part is? I haven't even started to figure out the internet. Sorry, not the internet. I haven't even started to figure out the problems that T6, where's the T5? I haven't even begun to start the arduous task, which is to do everything again, all right? To reformat and to find all my plugins and to do this and that. I haven't even started that. I'm not even at that process yet, which is the part that makes me the angriest about this. Because so far, all this is just seeing if it works, which right now, so far, is not fucking working. So I'm putting this here. Okay, so this is the new one. This is going into the second slot. Okay. So that's going into the second slot. Putting the heat sink in the shit. Which I don't know how this one is going to go. Yeah, how the fuck is that going to stay there? This doesn't have this little bit here. Okay, all right. I guess we'll figure it out. So let's put this in here. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm so fucking happy to have to spend my Sunday, whereas I could have made it into, I haven't even uploaded the other stuff yet. So I have some hot patron videos that I haven't even uploaded yet because of this kerfluffle that I'm now dealing with. All right. So let's screw that shit in. I mean, it's in there, all right? This is, let me see, does anything look fried? Does anything look, nothing looks crazy here. Although I fail to see the purpose of this heat sink when it doesn't have the ability to be pressed down. So I don't know what the purpose is. So maybe the cover's going to do that? Okay. So let's put the cover on lightly. All right, I'm putting this on lightly just to cover it. Just to cover it. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to have to plug this in. All right, so let's put the fucking cover on. Let's put this on legitimately. Okay. As much as it pains me to have to do again. Okay. I don't know why this is not going in. Okay. That's a great sound. So this is the original hard drive that I'm going to put right here. Let's get the USB in here. And let's see what's happening. Okay, so F12. Right, one-time boot. So if this doesn't recognize this hard drive, I'm going to be very upset. I think not to the point of memeing. I think I'm going to be legitimately upset because then I don't know what I'm going to do with this because it's essentially a potato. So let's see. So installing Windows, install now. Setup is starting. Oh yeah, clean underneath your fingernail with your teeth. Okay, let's see. Next, custom install. So it doesn't see the fucking hard drive. How does it not see the fucking hard drive? So it's connected, it's in there. Okay. Let's do F11. When you're done with that, could you make me an iPad for Christmas? Well, I make an iPad. What the fuck is that? That sounds like one of those places you take your car to that they scam you. Speaking of scamming, though. So let's, I guess, check boot options and see what's up here. I mean, next. Okay. Install now. So it's not giving me an option to install it on the fucking hard drive that I just put in here, which is a new hard drive. So is it the connectors? Because it's on the second one. There's no reason why this one shouldn't work. Yeah, it's not giving me the fucking option. Repair, okay. Let's see. Startup repair. Could not repair your PC. So then what's going on? That's what I want to know. So one-time boots, let's see. BIOS setup, right? This is the boring part of this whole thing. Memory installed, memory available. Devices, fuck. Let's see, storage. Integrated devices, no. Boot configuration. Okay, so that it's getting from the transcend, that's fine, that's good. But then how can I see the hard drive that's connected? Battery, processor, I mean, it doesn't show me the actual devices. Okay, video controller, yada yada yada. So everything seems to be good. Pre-boot behavior. Boot BIOS recovery from hard drive is not okay. Yeah, but that's not what I'm looking for. The storage is where it should be here. Oh boy. So yeah, drive information none. So M2 SATA 1, M2 SATA 2, none. So it doesn't recognize a hard drive is connected on either one. As a live CD thing and then enter as your external hard drive via USB. Yeah, that could be an option, but my issue is that why is it not recognizing any of the hard drives? If I just put in a new one and I put it into the slot that was unused, hypothetically, that should be one that doesn't have damage on it. So is it whatever it is that recognizes fucking hard drives that's fucked? Oh, man. Fucking A, dude. This is not fucking making me fucking happy at all. I thought this was going to be a stream where I do this shit, I figure it out, I bought the hard drive, solve it, make some content, but now I'm not even fucking in the mood for that. Alright. So notice now I'm opening this like a breeze, right? I'm opening this shit like I'm a fucking expert at opening this Dell up. Which that's the thing that took the longest initially. So what? What is the problem here? It's hot. So this is connected to this, right? This bad boy is the one that I just got. And I plugged it into the second one. So then what's the issue? All the pins seem right. So what could be the fucking problem here? If I plug this into I plugged it into the first one here, I guess. Right? Okay. I mean, let's see. The fucking second time I do this shit. Is this the thing? What's happening here? Okay. Maybe I should actually look up specifically. Not recognizing. So hard drive not being recognized. Or you know what? Maybe it could be a driver issue. It could be a driver issue. Yeah, that could be one. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's do this. All right. So XPS 15 not recognizing hard drive. Fuck! Hard drive not installed. Okay. Welcome to the Dell community. Yes. What's the status? It's not existent. Let's see. I solved it by restoring BIOS to default. But I got the error again. Or the connector on the motherboard is failing. As you've already updated the BIOS, we rule that out. So I haven't updated the BIOS. Did you start this issue? Please run. New message. Okay, let's see. It was fixed yesterday. Oh fuck, thank you for that. I appreciate that pop-up. So let me see. I know that there's one that was solved here. Solved. XPS. Hard drive not installed. Okay, you bought the SSD. Sending it won't help unless you swap it. Okay. How about you find me the solution? How is this solved when the solution is just shitting on the person? Okay, recognize the brand. All right. Open BIOS and change. Let's see. So it says, sometimes I get the error when hard drive is uninstalled. Only option is to continue. It shuts the laptop off. Once I power it up, it boots Windows 10 normally. See, that's not what I did. Would you happen to firmware? Have you upgraded the SSD? Let's see if this person solved it. Solved, in short. Hard drive not installed. F12 solved it by installing the latest BIOS using a bootable USB stick using the Dell Diagnostic Deployment Package and replacing the drive with a new larger SSD and then using the Dell Support Assist OS Recovery. Okay, so now I need to do that with this USB then. So then let's go to Dell Diagnostics deployment package and see if that, putting this on this fucking USB, solves the problem, my friends. Let's see. Probably not. Worth a shot. Let's see. Well, the thing is that it's not even, the hard drive's not even showing up in the BIOS. Right? It's not even showing up there. So let's see if we could do this. So I'm going to download this Dell bullshit. Let's see. Continue. Okay, thank you. Select the folder where you want to unzip the files to. No, that's not what I want. What I want is to put it on a flash drive. So it says download that. File download. Select run. Yes to continue the download process. Okay. Do you want to create it? Yes. Okay, the files were unzipped. Install to a USB flash drive. Install it to FAT32. Okay. It's too large for a single FAT16. Only a portion of the drive will be usable. After formatting with this part can be restored later. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Okay. Okay. So now, let's try that. So let's try what this person said. Using a Dell and replacing Dell, and then using a Dell. Okay, so solved it by installing the latest BIOS. Okay. So let's see if we could do that. Oh, yeah. So now this is about the 5th time I put this fucking shit in here. Which I'm not happy about because I keep having to take it in and out and put it in and out. And now this thing is completely gone. So whatever that was, that's gone. Somebody wrote down something here on the inside in pencil. That's a little bit weird. Okay. I don't know if I trust that. But let's put this back on for the fucking 5th time in a row. Okay. All right. Hope that that's not ruining. The aluminum is gone, by the way. The aluminum is done on this computer. So let's do this. Let's put the fucking thing in here. And let's see if we could fuck with the BIOS, my friends. See if we could fuck with the BIOS. I might just end a stream and figure this shit out and see if that's the case. UFID bootable device. And of course it's not showing that. Okay. I mean, it's there. BIOS update. Select. Okay. Flash from file, maybe. Cancel update. No? All right. I guess not. I guess that's not an option. Is this even a bootable? DDP. Okay, so a DDDP. Okay. File download. Yes. Continue. Okay. Insert. And hit F12. Select the stuff. So, okay, so this is not a bootable shit. This is not fucking bootable. What I just made. Install to a USB flash drive. This will make it bootable. Okay, restart the system at the Dell logo. Will now boot to the flash drive. Oh boy. I don't know how people do. Well, I guess you get paid if you do this for a living. Right? I guess you get paid if you fucking do this for a living. But doing it for your own fucking computer is not making me happy. Because it's out of necessity. So run the DDP using install to make it bootable. Restart. Select the USB. Okay. Well, it's not picking it up as a fucking bootable drive, dude. So right now you're fucking playing games with my heart and lying to me. Quick recap. I've been working in computer for more than 10 years. I'll be glad. Look at that. I like that. He plugged in a USB hub and his hard drive stopped working. Put in a new. That's great. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I put in a USB hub, and then out of nowhere, my computer said the hard drive was not connected, right? So I ran everything with the diagnostics. Everything is fine, apart from the hard drive, which doesn't seem to get recognized by this fucking computer. Then I bought a new hard drive and I installed it, but then it's also not picking up the hard drive. So what I thought is that I would go ahead and install or update, right, the latest BIOS, and then install Windows back on it. But it's not picking up the hard drive, the new one that I bought. So let's see. Let's see where this takes us, this adventure that we have ourselves in. Because I'm trying to do a bootable Dell diagnostic deployment package here, but this seems to be giving me nothing but issues. Okay. Okay, I already did that. So that's the exciting morning that I've had here. And soon enough, going to be turned into entire afternoon, I'm sure. Continue. Okay. Yes. Yes, overwrite. Yes, overwrite. Yes to all. Okay. All files were unzipped. Create a bootable image. No, okay, that's not what I want. Create, install to a USB drive. May not work with all flash drive products. Some do not. Okay, obviously it's going to install it. So this, I'm installing it to this hard drive, right? This USB stick. Okay, yes. Diagnostics were successfully installed on the USB flash drive. Booting it, okay. So there you go, right? That's exactly what I did. Let's see. Did you try unplugging and plugging it back in? Thank you for that. It says, have you reset the BIOS? It's no use to install the BIOS right now. Maybe reset it. I have not done that. I have not done that because I didn't, I guess see that in the instructions or in all the stuff, right, that I saw online about it. But let me see if that's a thing that I could do. This is exciting, right? So far, I don't know how long the stream's been. Is the new drive that you purchased formatted? Well, I just took it out the box, so I don't even have the option to format it. So that's the fun part that I'm dealing with. But this is the old hard drive, which stopped working or stopped being recognized by Windows when I plugged in this shitty USB hub. This shitty USB hub. And I bought a new hard drive, and I'm not sure if that's going to do it. Right now, let me see if what I could do with this BIOS bit. Apparently, Google says it won't show up if it's not formatted. Yeah, but how am I supposed to format it if it's not being recognized by the BIOS? That doesn't make any sense. That's almost a little bit autistic. Rapid storage. Okay, no, that's not what I want. Device configure BIOS update. No, okay, let's see this. And this is even not popping up as a bootable drive. So I can't even boot to this, whatever Dell distribution bullshit. So what exactly is the hard drive that broke? Well, it's the Dell one. It's the stock Dell one that came with this XPS, which is exciting. And it just, every time it gave me an error saying hard drive not recognized, hard drive not recognized. And then this one has 2 slots. So I plugged the new hard drive into the second slot, didn't recognize it. And now I have it plugged into the first slot, and it's not recognizing, which is exciting. So let's see. Yeah, this is definitely not picking up as a booted, or this is not picking up the boot device here, which is exciting. Create a bootable image. What? Okay. For you to run from. I love that it gives you the option to make a CD. Like that's going to be something that's normal, right? Somebody's out here going to be using a CD as a boot drive, which is probably something my mother would do, to be honest. So how is this not doing this though? So I am. So this is correct. All right, this is the thing. How to create a bootable USB drive. This could be to perform a BIOS update without the operating system, no operator, yada yada yada. Okay, so using, this is what you get for using shitty. Well, that's the thing, right? Because I've used shitty, what do you call this? USB hubs before, and it wasn't an issue. But the moment I plugged this one in, that's when I start having an issue. That's kind of fucking dumb. There's 3 types of SSD M2. Well, let's see what this shit says. This says model M79, right? 256 NVMe. Right? This is, I guess, whatever the stock bullshit they put on these Dells. But let me see if this allows me at least do something with this. So boot configuration, no. Storage is obviously getting shat on. And right now from the BIOS, yeah, so no hard drives are being detected. So the drive information is non-existent. Let me see. You have BM and B plus M. It could use SATA 3 to talk or or PCI. Are you 100% the new model is compatible? I mean, let's see. Let's see if it's compatible. Requires M2 to 80 ports. Let's see, because that could be fun, right? I mean, when I looked it up, this is one of the ones that was compatible with the XPS. So it said it. Hey, you could use this. Let's see. So yeah, but that's not what's letting me. It's not letting me do this. So let me look up if it's even compatible. Which, from the last time I checked, it was WB Blue, WD Blue, SSD, XPS 15. See, as fuck. SATA SSD. Buy the wrong SSD. I know XPS 15 supports NVMe M2 SSD, but I wanted to double confirm. Okay. This depends on your device. So, I mean, can't you... Wouldn't it be great if Dell had some sort of thing that I could check on their website? What SSD is... Am I going to have to fucking return this right now? But swapping an NSD could add a few years. Okay, so upgrade options. Okay, so difficulty rating. No, that's not what's... So what... Can you tell me which ones? This guy just gives 2 options. But he doesn't... I mean, this is NVMe M2. Right, so it should hypothetically work. I don't understand why it's not giving me at least the option. What model of XPS? One thing at a time. It's... what do you call this? XPS 9500. Right, so this one is the XPS 95. Yeah, so XPS 15 9500. And then don't forget to reset, put to default the BIOS. So let's do that. I assume we could do that. Hitting up F12. Okay. Okay, BIOS setup. Let me see what that would be. Don't forget to put it okay. So it's bad, does not clear. Okay, turn off the computer, F2. Okay. Entering setup. Okay. I mean, it's literally the same one. Let's see. Reset the BIOS to factory defaults. This could be different. Click the load defaults button. I mean, it would be nice if you had a section. Okay, load defaults, yeah. So let's do factory defaults. Please select the group of BIOS settings that you would like to restore. Let's do factory defaults. All right. Current settings will be lost. That's fine. That's good. That's okay. There are no settings to be kept. Your system will now be restarted. Okay. Okay. Let's see. BIOS setup. Who knows? Let's see if maybe that. Let's see. Storage. All right. So it's still not picking up. Still not picking up any of the hard drives, or the one hard drive that I have installed on it. So let me see if this Western Digital one is compatible. WD Blue NVMe compatible XPS 9500. Let's see. WD Blue. Okay. This guy's recommending this one. So I'm assuming it works. Storage. Between them, you're right. Okay. Yeah, seems to be compatible. I don't understand what the issue is here. Let's see, upgrading. All right. Yeah, like device and replacing with a larger, and then Dell to install Windows. Okay, so why? That's the question that I'm asking myself. Is why the fuck is this not even recognizing the Dell? I was about to put it into the screen. That's how fucked I am right now. But it's not even recognizing. Let's see. It's not recognizing the bootable shit. Let's see. Yes, now this is not a bootable fucking device. So excited. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. Well, that's the thing, right? Because I'm trying to see. Somebody else here had the similar issue, right? Hard drive not installed appearing, and they found that their problem was solved it by installing the latest BIOS via USB bootable stick and the Dell Diagnostic Deployment Package, and replacing the hard drive with a new larger SSD, and then using the Dell Support Assist OS Recovery to reinstall Windows, right? So remember to confirm that the BIOS is updated and sees the new SSD. Confirm with the diagnostics that okay. On the boot menu, select your USB. BIOS must be in UEFI, not legacy mode, and secure boot off. You need to recognize the brand as a unit. It wouldn't pick up the generic USB drive under. That's funny. That in itself was an hour lost. That's funny, right? Because that's similar to what I'm dealing with. So I was just trying to do it based on what this person was dealing with and seeing if that maybe would be a good way of solving this. So tips, remember to confirm the diagnostics of the BIOS is actually updated. So I want to try to update the BIOS as to what this person is saying, right? With this puppy. But it's not, whatever this shit is, let's fucking follow these instructions to the T here. So Dell Diagnostics deployment package, bootable USB. Okay. So I downloaded that. File download, run. May appear, yes to continue. Dell, continue. The folder creation would appear, yes. Okay, Dell Diagnostics. All right. Navigate to the default location and check the Diags folder. All right, so let's do that. So let's go to that bitch. Because what I feel is that I haven't been doing this correctly. So let's go to Program Files. Let's see if this is accurate. Boy, is this riveting content from a magician? When you restart, are you hitting F12 to go to this one boot menu? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that, and yeah, just F12. So Dell drivers. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Dell drivers. Okay. Diags. Okay, let's see what this says to do now. Diags folder open and remove everything except for the following. Command.com, Dell bio bin. Okay. Okay. Remove everything but the following. Command. Okay, so I have to keep that. Let me take this out. Why would it tell me to do this? Would it not do this by default? Okay, Dell bio. So that I kept. Dell RMK. Okay. And then the other one is auto exec. What? Oh, you are just the pranksters. These guys are pranksters. Okay. So I have to keep auto exec back. Okay, I found that. I have to take this one out. Command I'm keeping. Dell bio I'm keeping. Config. They don't want me to keep that. Oh, it does want me to keep that. Why would you not put this in fucking alphabetical order? Okay. So it says to delete all of these. Apart from auto exec bat, all right. Config sys. Command.com, all right. Dell bio.bin, okay. And Dell RMK, all right. So deleted all of those. Navigate and double click on the application. DDDP, okay. All right. Yes. Run the DDP. And it says install to a flash drive, okay. Install to that. Yes. Successfully installed. Restart the system, okay. So now that I followed the instructions exactly, let's see what this allows me to do. If this actually creates a bootable bitch. There might be a setting in BIOS to enable USB boot mode or legacy mode. What's, okay. Well, let's see. Because initially, when I was trying to reinstall Windows, it gave me the option to, with the actual, what do you call this, boot from the thing, and it showed up. Here, it's not showing up. So enable secure. So let's try this way. Apply changes. Save. Let's try to reset this bitch and see if it works. Magicians weren't made for this, right? Magicians weren't made for this type of content and quality, right? See, and it's still not showing up as a bootable device. So I was able to literally put Windows on this exact same thing, and it booted from there, but it's not letting me have this recovery shit. So restart, select the USB. Will now boot to command prompt and display C. You now have a bootable USB drive. If you're gonna update, follow this with that before. Yeah, okay, all right, but it's not letting me fucking do that. Restart the system. Press the enter the one-time boot menu. Select the USB storage device to boot to the USB flash drive. Yeah, it's not letting me do that. Let's see if this is even picking up. That, okay. All right. You will be able to start with the USB key only if legacy boot is on. The key will then start if it's bootable. Maybe disable secure boot. All right, let's try that. Isn't this fun? Right? Isn't this exciting to have to diagnose problems? I know people like this. Okay, secure boot mode. I'm taking that off. Yes, let me reduce that. So let me see what's up here. Okay, enable secure digital boot. So secure boot. Right, apply changes. And then let's go to here. Okay, so let's try that and see if that works. I'm so excited, I could hardly hide it. Trying to diagnose shit and try to figure this shit out. With a new hard drive, that should have been easy. Could you imagine having like a little old person trying to do this shit? No, it's still not picking up that particular thing, but let's see. Let's see what this person said. I didn't see the new USB on the boot menu under UEFI. Select your USB drive. Okay, meaning BIOS must be in UEFI. So let's see if that's a thing here. Boot mode, boot sequence, integrated, nope. Storage, nope. So, okay. And all the ports are enabled here, too. So it's not that. So why is this not showing up as a bootable drive? Why? UEFI, select your USB drive. Yeah, that's not there, dude. Whatever this person is that solved this. At boot option, okay. Browser file. I mean, it picks up. Yeah, okay, so it shows the USB here, but it's not a bootable thing. So add boot option. So it's recognizing the USB here, which is at least somewhat decent, but it's not doing it as a bootable drive here. In the BIOS, you have a boot menu. You can select boot order and select USB from the first one. If at all you don't see the boot, if something's not configured correctly in the BIOS. Okay. Well, okay. So I'm just saying it is based on what I did before. So before I put a Windows on this, a bootable Windows, and it did it perfectly, right? It got to the point where it was looking for the hard drives, and of course it couldn't find a hard drive. So now through Dell's thing, it's not letting me boot to this. It is recognizing the USB, right? So I could File Explorer right now and see all the different things, but it's not, what do you call this? Maybe if I do this, auto exec bat, command, save this maybe. Huh. No, yeah, it's not letting me do that. So it's not a bootable drive. Exciting. BIOS is actually updated. Should be lock on boot menu with the USB. Select your USB. Okay, all right. A hard drive. Oh boy. Let's see this overview. Maybe you need a 32-bit version. Well, this one is what's it say? i7. What's the bad boy here? 64-bit technology, right? I'm glad that it has all the stuff here that doesn't contribute to my issue. So what? Okay. I feel like this is going to be something stupid, like something easy to solve, like just literally a thing. And it's going to work. Audit mode. Okay. Changes to secure boot mode. Okay. Audit mode. Checks the integrity. Performs a signature check, but does not block the execution of all. Use this when making modification. Okay, so let's try audit mode. Maybe audit mode might work. Unless I'm breaking this, which would be tremendous. How did you install Windows? I did it through their thing, their boot drive creator thing. And then this one is the Dell recovery thing, right? So I'm just trying to go through with this person to solve this exact issue on Reddit. And they solved it by installing the latest BIOS and then replacing a drive. So I'm trying to install the latest BIOS. That's what I'm trying to do before anything. But I'm not able to do that with this drive because it's not picking it up, which I'm not a fucking fan of right now. Again, I'm here doing double lifts, right? I'm supposed to be out here doing double lifts. I'm not supposed to be configuring BIOS. At least the battery's kept up. See, hard drive not installed. Not happy about that. And that's with the new hard drive. So what's going on here? Okay. So I created this one, bootable USB to boot to the flash drive. You now have, in conjunction with updating the system BIOS from a USB hard drive. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, press F2 or press F12. BIOS setup or system setup. Okay. How to update the BIOS. Okay. Browse to support drivers. Identify your Dell computer. Okay. Oh, let's try that shit. Let's try doing that bitch then. Okay. So click support, assist to auto detect, follow the on. See, I don't want to do that. Boot mode must be set. I'm glad, by the way, in the virginity of magicians, there's also computer virginity, which I see right now in the chat, which is hysterical. It's just going back and forth on the computer virginity to try to diagnose whatever the fuck is going on with this stupid thing. HSD doesn't appear. No, Julian, not seen anymore. Installed correctly, should be able to boot the USB anyways, right? Now I can do it. I can, but right now what I'm trying to do is figure out how to make this bootable so that I could update the BIOS, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Now, for some reason, it could see the Windows that I installed in this previously, but it can't see the Dell stuff, the Dell recovery shit. So I love that it just stacks, the problems stack when it comes to this sort of shit. Let me see where the battery's at on this. Okay, the battery should be decent. So let's go here. Identify your product, XPS 9500, XPS 15, 15. Yes, that's it. Give me the chocolate. Let Dell manually specify. Okay. So create a bootable recovery. Okay. Download OS recovery tool. Yeah, but that's not what. That's the second part. Reinstall a full version of Windows. Okay, yeah, but that's not what I want. What I want is the shit so that I could update BIOS. That's what I'm looking for. That's what would make me at least somewhat happy. Flashing BIOS for what? Well, again, I'm just going through what somebody else that solved this issue is doing. And if they're installing the latest BIOS using this Dell Diagnostic Deployment Package, I want to try to do that. But so far, it's not picking up as a bootable USB, no matter what I've been doing with this shit. Let's see. All the data on the HD was lost, but of course the laptop works again. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's the worst part. because I need to get to the point where I'm reinstalling all my stuff and figuring out my video shit. But so far, right now, I'm at the point where I'm just trying to get a hard drive to work on this. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, okay. So let's try this. So let's see if checking this flash BIOS. Let's see if this happens to pick up here. Flash from file. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it's not bootable. Do you have a flash BIOS? Yeah, well, I have the flash BIOS thing here, but it's not. What's up with the VASC? I don't know what the spam of VASC Tech is. I don't know why people keep writing that. VASC Tech. VASC Tech. Is that like some sort of bot? So on the flash thing, it lets me look at the volume, which is a little bit interesting. But obviously, that's not going to be like I'd rather do it through booting it from the USB and not doing it from here. Right? Pretty sure you don't need to. The BIOS ROM is not bootable, so you go there. You need it. Sometimes something that could help. The problem comes with a shitty USB hub. Maybe if you unplug the power and push the power for about 10 to 15 seconds, it'll plug its way and try to boot. Okay. Okay, so hold up. You need to go to Flash BIOS option in the BIOS. Okay, all right. Let's try this. All right, let's try this. So if I do this, restart this shit. Yeah, I love that. This is a result of using shitty shit, essentially. So it's a lesson learned as to not using shitty shit. View all. Boot configuration. No, that's not what I want. System. Yada yada yada. Pre-boot. Nope. 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 Okay. Nope. I thought that was a cockroach there, and I was gonna lose my mind. So is this using the okay? So Dell Diagnostic via bootable USB stick with the Dell Diagnostic deployment package, and then replacing the drive. So by installing the latest BIOS. Okay. Now this is not being picked up as a boot device. Give me the chocolate. Give me the fucking chocolate. Okay. Let me see if maybe I did it incorrectly. Diagnostic. Okay, let's see how to run that from a flash drive. Okay. Okay. You know what? Maybe you're right. I downloaded probably the wrong one. That could be it. So let's see if maybe doing the real one or the right one is going to solve this fucking mess that I found myself in. Okay. So first thing is a software package. You could download the software by visiting our support website and clicking on drives and download. Okay. Give me the chocolate. Download Dell. Could this be like an ASMR? This could be like an ASMR stream, right? Where it's fucking essentially an angry short man trying to fix a hard drive issue that was caused by essentially retardation. Essentially retardation. So okay, diagnostics. No, that's what I want. Diagnostics. Okay, thank you. Don't run a quick test. Okay, select individual components. No, that's not what I... Oh my goodness. Pre-boot diagnostics. Okay, yeah, give me that. I love that Dell's trying to do everything automatically through the website, but it's not letting me do what I want, which is to download a specific thing. Okay. Diagnostics, okay. Under boot order. So, okay, from the This is gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna say fuck it and throw this whole thing. So let's see. From the menu, go to load the menu. From the room menu, sorry. Okay. And you select USB when in the flash option BIOS. Yeah, that's the part though, right? Because I would like it to show up as a bootable drive that it lets me do that, but it's not doing that. So search and install the latest BIOS from various services. I mean, flash from file, but I don't know which file in particular would correspond to the BIOS from this Dell shit. Isn't that great, right? I'm sure that that's the problem with most of these is the anger, right? So let's see, cancel update because a BIOS ROM is not bootable. No, I get that, right? I get that, but if that's the case, you have to download a new BIOS from the website. Now let's do that. Let's see if that works. Dell XPS 15 9500 latest BIOS. Let's see if I've been doing this the stupid way the entire time. Manually find. Okay. Windows 11. System BIOS. Okay. Which is, okay. Download. Okay, save. Let's see. Package contains a Dell BIOS update. So once the BIOS is upgraded, you can't upgrade to version 1.10, which is what I have. I have version 1.10. This is version 1.11. Okay, we're getting somewhere, boys. We're getting somewhere. So let's see. Update. XPS 15 9500 USB. BIOS utility up. Okay, so let's try that bitch. Let's see. I didn't put it on the. I didn't do it. I thought I did, but I didn't do it. So let's go here. And let's put this in here. Oh, so excited. Okay. Nope. Not. That's not where I wanted it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Windows. Okay. Boot to the USB drive for the one time. Type BIOS setup file name and press enter. Okay. We might be getting somewhere, boys. Let's see. You have to download a new BIOS from the website. Okay, I did that. See a file that looks anything like this. E5, A14, exe. Well, let's see. All right, so BIOS update, flash from file. Go here. So I have XPS. It's an exe, right? XPS 9500 1.11.0 exe. But that's an exe though. So is the update file? Okay. Don't tell him to take a break. We want to watch his slow descent into madness. That's hysterical. Okay. So if I click here, update BIOS. Let's see. Hopefully. Confirm update. That. So let's see. I don't know why I was trying to do like a dumb boot thing. Because I'm a troglodyte. But let's see. Let's see if that does something. So, all right, update BIOS, and then the other thing I'm gonna have to do is Dell Support Assist 2. I'm gonna have to do that to get Windows back on the shit. So this is updating your firmware. Do not power down your system. Okay. Do not come. Do not come. So let me look for this. Dell Support Assist OS Recovery. Assist Recovery. Okay. Hopefully it lets me do Windows 11, which is what I had on this shit. Okay. Use that. Yada, yada, yada. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Thank you. Connect for edition. Okay. Dell BIOS connect. No. Okay. So let's do it that way. Let's see what the comment says. Why don't you use your hammer? I always thought your social skills were the lower ones, but you're really good with computers too. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, they go hand in hand, right? They go definitely hand in hand with that. So what I'm hoping is that I could update this, and it shows me the hard drive that I purchased. Now, what I'm gonna have to do after that is see if I could connect this shit and see what's wrong with it. But is it possible, you guys in your computer virginity, for me to plug in a USB hub? This is a powered USB hub. Is it possible to plug this shit in and ruin my hard drive? I didn't think that's possible. In what way would the connection from this end up frying this? The fuck? That doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. I hear noises outside. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should not, right? You would think. It shouldn't. But it did. Somehow I plugged that in, and the moment I plugged that shit in, it's over. Saku says, "Well, there's something wrong with me. My mom would just slap me with her chancla." So I could tell you're Mexican because you don't say chancleta, which is what us Cubans say, right? Like, oye, dame la chancleta. The original SSD is probably okay. We'll see. We'll see. If this reads this, then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put this as the second hard drive and see what's up. Now, if I could just boot directly from this, guess what? I'll be so happy because I lost nothing. The only thing I lost was time. But it can't be just updating the BIOS is what solves my problem. But your highly charged fingers on the chip might. Okay. Well, I've been tapping metal stuff. I've been touching metal stuff to discharge myself sporadically. But we'll see. So right now it's updating the BIOS. And I need to make a recovery. Okay, cloud restore. No, I don't want to cloud fucking restore. Fuck. Should I just get the Windows one? Well, let's see how I'm going to reinstall this. Ideally, I'd like to use the Dell one because it was a Dell computer. And what a boot. Okay, if you do not have assist, resort to the recovery guide. Everything's a fucking guide. Look at this. Recovery support matrix. They just really make it sound all technical so that anybody that has no idea on how to do any of this has a nightmare. And they have to go to the fucking Geek Squad. By default, your system is configured to launch support assist OS recovery after 2. Okay, no, that's not true. Go to support assist depending on your BIOS version. All right, you know what? Let's try this. It turned off. So it turned off. Okay, turned back on. Okay, I was scared there for a little bit, to be honest. My mom is Filipino, but she said that maybe because we grew up in a town with lots of Mexicans, and since she could speak Spanish, they assumed she was Mexican. And then Vanessa chimes in saying, in the Philippines, we call them, pronounced chanelas. Chanelas. Okay, so I guess that's the derivative of chancla or chancleta. And you've never seen anybody. HHD doesn't show up when you installed it. and we're in Windows. The hard drive didn't. Okay, now it just shut off. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, at least the BIOS version, it says updated. So it says BIOS version. Okay, so let's uninstall this. Let's go do that, and let's go to one-time boot. Okay, I'm at it. I'm at here. Uh, so let's see if the hard drive shows up for some odd reason. You never know, right? So drive information, none. So none yet. That's not good. HHD, yes. HHD needs to be initiated. SSD 2. Well, here on storage, right? So port enablement, all the ports are enabled. Smart reporting, that's off. Let's see, integrated devices. No, that's not going to be it. That's just some bullshit here. Boot configuration, no, that's not going to be it. Enable secure boot is off, right? This is on deployment mode. Oh, no, sorry, this is on audit mode. Let's see, you could initiate them in the partition manager in Windows. Okay, so hold up. So let's go here. Oh, let's see. Boot mode, okay, so storage. But it's still, nothing's showing up under storage still though. So everything is enabled. And drive information, type none, 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 none. So it's still not picking up that there's a hard drive. Which is worrisome. Devices, okay. Video memory, no. So the BIOS is updated at least. So let's see. Latest BIOS, yada yada yada. You're replacing the drive with a larger SSD and then using the Dell Support Assist Recovery USB stick to reinstall Windows. Confirm with the diagnostics that BIOS is actually updated and it sees the new SSD. On the boot menu, under UEFI boot, so on the boot menu, right? Under UEFI boot, select a USB drive, meaning BIOS must be in UEFI, not legacy mode, and secure boot off. It means you need to recognize the name or brand of the USB stick versus a new drive, and don't pick the generic USB drive. Okay. But let's see this. So, confirm with BIOS is up and sees the new SSD. On the boot menu, under UEFI, select your USB drive, meaning that the BIOS must be in UEFI, not legacy mode. Yeah, but what do you change that? Let's see. XPS 9500. Okay, let's see. So put it on that. Okay. In that mode. Okay. Huh. So okay, it says boot mode UEFIE only, because it doesn't let me change that. The order when finding an operating system to boot. To change the boot order. Okay, yeah, but it's not picking up the fucking hard drive that I installed in it. So that's, again, back to where we started here. Storage. Maybe let's try to change this to this. SAT hard drive controller. Let's see if that works. Okay. Let's see. Third world wiring. Yeah, see, look at that. Hard drive not installed. So it says hard drive not installed. How is that a thing? Okay. So let me make sure that this is off. Okay. Okay. This shit is hot, boy. It's either dead or installed incorrectly. Well, let's see. Let's see. I mean, I can't imagine it to be installed incorrectly because I mean, it's literally in, like, it's in there. So let's fucking see this shit. This has been, how long have we been going here on this stream? Okay. So this right here, right, is where I had it. So it's right in here. So this is where I took out this, which is the heat sink. Right? And then there's this right here. So this is a new one. This right here is the old one. I mean, there's literally no... So let me shove this in the second slot. I'm going to put this in the second slot. So let's do that. The hard drive is not seen is not a problem with Windows. It's from BIOS or the motherboard. Windows starts if the SSD is seen. Okay. So it's in there. Actually, let's put in the first one here. Let's make sure. So I'm going to put it in this first slot. It's in there. Okay? That's fucking in there. Oh, and you're on a carpet. The odds of breaking are pretty low, but perfectly possible. Okay. That's exciting. So I shoved it in there, legit. It's in there. It's deep. That's what she said. Okay? In there. Now, I'm not even going to bother connecting this one to the second slot. Although I should for testing purposes. Well, let's put this shit back in. And let's see what is up, boys. Okay. Okay, so let's see. BIOS setup. Storage. Still none. Okay, push the power button for 10 to 15 seconds and try to start the computer and see if anything changes. Let's do that. So this is annoying. Computer must be off. Okay. So I'm still holding this bitch. Let go. Hard drive not installed. So with the BIOS updated, right? So hard drive still not installed. This is not fun. So I think at this point it definitely seems like it's like a hardware shit. Right? Maybe I fried the connection to the actual hard drive. If none of them showed, then it's the motherboard. Well, let's try putting this into the second slot. Right now it's in the first slot, right? So I put this into the first original slot that was fucked by whatever that USB hub is. So let's see. Oh boy. Oh fucking boy. Am I not happy about this? Alright, so let's try to put this shit in the second slot and see if maybe that makes a difference. Although probably fucking not. Knowing my luck here. Oh boy, I'm not fucking happy about this at all. Especially for such a stupid thing. Of all things, why would putting a USB hub ruin either the connection to the hard drive or whatever issue, whatever power thing? How would that make a fucking difference? So that's in there. Okay. What a fucking waste, man. I mean, this obviously can't go in correctly. So I don't see what the purpose of this is other than just holding it down, but might as well put it. All right. So let's see the shit. Let's see. Although I'm not having any faith here because it didn't do this. Well, it didn't do this under the first BIOS that I had. So maybe now, putting in this new one, maybe it might do it. Who knows? Let's see. BIOS setup, storage. None. Status, okay, let's see. This maybe fucking makes a difference. Doesn't seem like it. This might be a fucking dud, man. Oh boy. Yeah, so now on the second, so STA1, STA2, SSD 1 and 2, and it says none. So apply changes. Let's see this shit. Yeah. So that's not picking it up. So remember diagnostics, yeah, UFID, not legacy. Cost back home, constantly performance check to boot up and tell me that drivers are missing, not installed, and not much of a tech guy. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Yep. XPS 2280. 2280 port. XPS 15. Yeah? .2280 port. Let's see if maybe it's the. I mean, the hard drive is compatible. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. Let's see. Fuck me, man. Defeat this. Thermal brackets. Yeah, if the other SSD doesn't show up neither, it's the motherboard. That's what it feels like. Which that doesn't seem like anything fun at all. Because then what the fuck? So this fucking USB, it fried the connection, I assume, of what connects the hard drives to the fucking motherboard. That's what I'm assuming in my layperson jargon here, or layperson understanding of what's happening to this fucking computer. How? I don't know. I mean, I don't see what else. If this is a brand new hard drive, let's see if somebody else here. I see, solved it by installing the latest BIOS. Already did that. Placing a drive and then using a Dell to install. The BIOS is actually updated and sees the new SSD. Yeah, man. I think this is a fucking dud, man. Again, hard drive not installed. Then manually resealed the SSD without success. So I've tried booting from a USB drive, but then provides updates. Warranty is over and I need the laptop for work, right? Same result. SSD was faulty. Dell falsely reported my warranty to be 1 year, so I was lucky. Reassemble and continue. If all else fails, alright. Updated the BIOS. I don't have another NVMe. Probably buy a new one. See, I already bought one. Don't expect hardware breakage. Do you have the torque so you could remove the cover? Yes. Yeah, remove the back cover to reseat the SSD. I also did the power button procedure except for removing the CMOS battery. Click boot, browse to the FN, name the boot entry and save, mode at the top, applying confirm. You need to set BIOS boot to UE. Huh? Okay. Add boot option. Browse to the. Not sure that's funny. I work for Dell. So boot to the ePSA diagnostic. If the SSD passes the default diagnostic, see if it passes. If it fails, it's likely unrecoverable. Buy replacement drive. M2 slot is enabled in the BIOS. If not detected and the slot is confirmed to be enabled, I'd say the odds of recovering data is slim. I mean, it is enabled. It's definitely enabled. Check if hard drive is set. The AHCI. I did that. Replaced it with the warranty. Okay, but so I did what I had to do, which is replace the hard drive. But That's where we're coming into a fucking problem here. What a fucking shit show. Let's fucking do this shit. You could tell I'm pissed because I'm not talking. That's when you know. That's when you know. When a firmware resolves the issue. That's what I did. Upgrading the firmware for the SSD on Dell's site. Upgrading the firmware. Yeah, how the fuck would I do that? Only accepts exe, BIOS files. Yeah, that's dumb. I mean, I doubt it's going to be a driver issue with the hard drive. I doubt it. Never know. Never know, right? Because I thought that a USB hub wouldn't have the capacity to completely ruin, potentially, a hard drive and maybe a motherboard. Although, how? That's what I'm wondering. How? You can buy an adapter so that you lose nothing. Okay, re-IP moment. Try installing the old SSD. The new one is dead. Never mind. I got the idea. Bye. And time it through. So I have to leave. If you need help later, in the comment section, money tricks. So you have my email address. Hey, thank you, Anthony. You've been very helpful, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Don't think I don't appreciate it. I definitely do. Buy an adapter. I'm probably gonna end up doing that because I can't understand how the motherboard would be shot from this or whatever part that communicates the hard drive to the motherboard is fucked from just connecting a USB hub to it. Replacement. Okay, so M2 is enabled in a BIOS. So let's go there, make sure. All right, storage. M2 enabled, right? RAID on. I had it before for, let's see, secure. Let's do that. So let's do boot configuration. All right, secure boot, that's off. Deployed mode, all right. Not gonna be doing that. That seems a little bit fuckery. Upgrading the firmware for the SSD. How would that even work? I don't even know if that's even an option. I don't even know. Check if the hard drive is set to AHCI correct or RAID wrong. Well, I mean, I've tried both and both didn't work. Let's do diagnostics. Let's see diagnostics. Hard drive not installed. I mean, if the hard drive was there, it would recognize it. That's what I'm assuming. It doesn't matter about the firmware or the drivers for it. Update only accepts exes that are BIOS files. I don't know how to install any other file. Hi, I hope I'm not too late, but yes, the SSD was faulty. Replaced under warranty. Some data lost, however. Oh boy. Okay. So let's go back and see if maybe it could be a driver thing. Maybe. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Changing boot modes doesn't seem to help. Manually reseated. Okay. Okay. Storage. Let's try AHCI and see if that works. Apply changes. Yes. And now let's restart it legit. Plug in channel man, CMOS, and reassemble. Follow USB, hold and download exe, and a new good hard drive. So that's a new hard drive. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Disabled safe boots. Okay, so device driver. Install SSD driver BIOS. Here are the SSD settings. Restart by ZF2. Press enter. Detecting SSD and computer. All right. Let's see. RAM. Okay. SATA driver or your BIOS problems. Either way, let's see it. Fuck. Okay, so restart your computer and press F2 after the first screen. Okay, pressing F2, which is the same shit. Okay. If you see SATA controller mode option, port enablement. I mean, it's literally, yeah, that's not even picking that up. Yeah, definitely not gonna work. BIOS not see is worrisome. Does the USB port where you plugged the hub still work? Yeah. Yeah, it still works because, let's see. I'll tell you right now. So plugging that in there, right? Let's see, integrated, let's go to storage. Or sorry, boot configuration, add boot option, browse for file. So it's in there. Like right now, this is right here, picking that up. So it's reading what's inside of that memory card. If I do this on this one, so let's see, browse for file. Yeah. So all the USBs work, which is kind of nuts. But the hard drive were fucked. He was able to load the BIOS update through it. This model has 3 USBs, and they all work. They all work, which is the part that I'm feeling a little bit shitty about, because there has to be one thing that I'm fucking missing. Let's see. Oh, you're in Windows. Yeah, I'm in the BIOS setup for this computer. And I've tried literally everything. And nothing is able to pick up the brand new SSD that I got. So this one's literally brand new. I just got it. And it's not working. And this one was initially not working because it was apparently fried when I connected a USB fucking hub to it, which doesn't make any sense. Because would that not ruin the USB? If it was a power thing, would it not fuck up? How would it fuck up the hard drive? That doesn't make any sense to me. So now I'm just trying to figure out how this thing could at least read the hard drive. Or sorry, the SSD that's in there. The hub is powered, yeah. Issue. Let's see. Let's see if this does it. I don't know, like a splinter or something. Might be a bad motherboard or something else happened in BIOS. Try clearing the CMOS. No. I mean, I already defaulted. I already literally loaded the defaults. I mean, BIOS defaults, I already did that. It says it could be a spike in tension that fried the chip on the south bridge that connects the lanes for your M2 slots. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Honestly. I wouldn't be fucking surprised if that's the case, because if it doesn't pick up, I mean, logically speaking, a new hard drive or a new SSD shouldn't be fucked, right? If the old one was fucked, so if both of these are fucked, hypothetically it could very well be just the shit itself, not the hard drives. So this could still be functioning technically. Let me see if by chance they have a USB nearby that M2 M.2 adapter USB SSD. Because if they have that nearby, I guess might as well fuck it, buy that, and see if that works. But I am not hyped about this at all. Okay, these are on Amazon. This is a okay. So is this gonna do it? So I'm wondering if that's in the store. Store, okay. Coreway, yep. Show more. Use an M2 SSD as a standard STA. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Although I do have the USB for that, but I don't have the USB for this thing. Office Depot. M2 adapter. Let's see. Let's look on Office Depot, the website. Office Depot. Let's see. In your BIOS, check the date and time. Just saw something that said, even though this seems quite stupid, it caused issue for a dude installing an SSD, right? I see. Well, I just put this shit on default. Display, storage, devices. I mean, the time is here, right? Enable Thunderbolt. What's this? Integrated devices. Okay. Enable camera. Audio. Okay. USB configuration. Okay. Enable external USB ports. Yes. All right. So all this is there. Enable camera. Yes. Pre-boots. Okay. So when this enabled, the setting on the Thunderbolt adapter, okay, to execute the UFID option ROM present during pre-boot. When disabled, this setting will prevent PCIe device option ROMs from executing during pre-boot behind the Thunderbolt adapter, okay? It's disabled, any not available in pre-boot. I mean, no, the time is right. Yeah, the time is right, 3:33. So let's see, M.2. In stock. So let's see, this is M.2. SSD enclosure with terrible reviews. So this one, let's see. Let's see why they're giving us shitty reviews. Compatible with that. Okay, let's see what the reviews say. Be prepared to do some fiddling around. It does work, but this product really isn't any better than products selling at half its price. The screw is this fucking thing is really heating up. Okay, so this guy, I guess he's saying that it works, but that it's finagly. So I could put this in there. Storage solution for USB enabled host. Compatible with Thunderbolt USB-C. Yeah, but does it have the USB in there? That's what I want to know. Oh boy. Am I not happy about this? The other one doesn't show us because it's fried or something. Don't forget that it needs to be initiated when plugged in Windows because it's brand new. Just buy an adapter and try it. Yeah. But then in that case, I'll have to boot from that connected to the USB, I assume, right? So I'd have to have that connected in order to boot from it because assuming that the connection on the motherboard is fried. That's what I'm assuming, which seems to be the what keeps getting reinforced because if both of them don't work, and this one's brand new, there's no way this is going to be faulty if I just bought it. So that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to figure this shit. Let's see. Restart. Serial SDA. Okay. Yeah, there's no way that's going to work doing it that way. Okay. Thank you for this terrible website. How to install connect SSD drive. Okay. Now let's do this. XPS 1500. Not recognizing hard drive. Let's see if maybe someone here has another one here. Next step would be to reseat. Yeah, I already did that. Just keep the adapter connected. Okay, thank you for that. That doesn't tell me shit. Nope, not external, buddy. Hard drive 15, only a month old. Antenna taken to the. Let's see. XPS came with select. After running diagnosis, I sent it. Replace the motherboard and the SSD. Seems to be a common issue with XPS. Let's see. I might just have to do that. So Dell.com. Let's see if maybe by some chance maybe the warranty's there. Ensure that the M2 is properly installed in the socket. No gold finger should be visible. Hit F12 until you have your BIOS. Go to the advanced onboard device configuration to get M2 socket to be enabled. Go to advanced tab and then SATA configuration. Okay, let's see. Because I all of the M2 sockets are enabled. They're all enabled. So let's go BIOS setup. Storage. Right, so you said go to the advanced top. See, I haven't seen that one, but ensure the M2 is properly installed to the socket. No gold fingers should be visible. That's right. No, none of them were visible. Turn the system to 12 until you get into yeah. So, I mean, either or. I mean, could it be? Now, is it worth it to go and NVMe, right? Is it worth it to go and change this for another one and try that out? Is that going to be worth it? Because if that's the case, maybe I could do that and see if it could possibly be that this is one that's incompatible. I doubt it. M2, M2. Yeah, I doubt it, but I mean, fuck, at this point, anything's possible. Onboard device configuration and set the M2 socket to enabled. Onboard device configuration. Let's see if that's a thing here. Advanced tab. There isn't an advanced tab here. But let's see. Can I search? No, I can't search. UFID capsule firmware upgrades. BIOS downgrade. Nope. Support assist. Dell OS recovery. Threshold. SM on onboard device configuration. Let's see if maybe that might be a thing here. Add boot option. Nope. This is exciting, and exciting meaning me wanting to be at the nearest mall. So SATA operation. I mean, yeah, all the ports are enabled. Right now it's on the first one. So maybe disabling it, and then let's see. No, it's not incompatible. Exactly. So that's the dumb thing, that it's just a stupid brain fart, but... So M2, I mean, I have it in the first slot, so let me check if by some chance this Dell happens to be under warranty. I don't know, maybe if that's the case, but I'm not happy about the idea of sending it over if I could just solve it, but... Let's see. Right. My products. Support services expired September 2021. Hug rates. Parts and accessories. Let's see. Support services expired. Next day on site after remote diagnosis. Nice. That's exciting. What hair products do you use? Quite a bit, man. Quite a bit. I've been using this Trader Joe's oil, which has been good. Right. I've also been using Garnier hair food. Right, which has also been decent. Devices pass through. Okay. I mean, everything as far as this, you need to dismiss the broken SSD option with an adapter plugged in to another computer. Yeah. And unfortunately, right now, it doesn't seem like I have any fucking adapters. Doesn't seem like I have any fucking adapters, dude, that work with this. Nope. So exciting trying to diagnose fucking computer problems. While, number one, being impatient. And number two, trying not to spend an arm and a leg unnecessarily. So, yeah. Let's see if there's any other M2 adapter SSD near me. Near me. Best Buy, let's see. Office Depot is just showing me the same shit that I have here. And this is this in stock? Nope. M2. Oh, what up? Let's see this. System management, okay. Auto on time, okay. Update recovery. Let's see, maybe something here. Allow BIOS. All right. Enable UFI capsule. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. DAP threshold. Okay. I guess that's how many times before the computer goes, hey, dude. UFID network stack. Okay. Integrated. All right. And storage. So I've tried it with every fucking configuration. I tried it on. Ooh. Okay. 4%. Yeah, I've tried this shit with literally every configuration. And it's still giving me, it's giving me the shits. Literally giving me the shits right now. So let's plug this shit in. Right? Okay, let's take that shit out. I tried AHCI, right? I tried RAID on. Let's see if maybe now with this shit, let's exit. Yeah, and this is not, they don't have this in stock. So if anything, I'm going to have to order it. Hard drive not installed. The other thing, too, that they have is why is it that the fucking noise is the most obnoxious, aggressive, loud, high-pitched shit in the planet? So let's check Amazon. M2 adapter, yeah. So Amazon for sure. See, that's why I wish we had what do you call this? Radio Shack, right? Because Radio Shack would have solved this shit. I could have probably taken it to Radio Shack and fixed it then and there. So this one is an enclosure, NVMe SSD enclosure tool. Get it by tomorrow, December the 13th. So Mokin M2 NVMe SSD enclosure adapter tool, and it has the USB. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I don't give a shit if I could just connect this. How to distinguish between NVMe and STA or SATA SSD. So this enclosure is only compatible with NVMe, which is this NVMe. Now this might sound dumb, but does so if I get an SATA, I mean, it's still not going to work, right? If I get an SATA SSD, which I didn't know there was a difference between an SATA and NVMe one. So would it be worth it buying an SATA version and seeing if that works or no? Let's see. Yo, the bips are easy to count even in loud environments. They're used for diagnostics. Okay, all right. But when it's for a guy like this, a consumer, and I hear that, it makes me want to find the nearest puppy and change its life. Check the specs sheet of your computer. It says. Well, you know what? I have to order this. So I'm going to order this regardless. All right. Actually, no, wait. Let me see. Because if that SATA one. SSD should be the same. The only difference is the adapter ports. Okay. XPS 9500 NVMe compatibility. Okay. So the XPS supports 2280, yeah, solid state drive, and 2230 solid state drives. So those are definitely compatible. Yeah, so 100%. So I might as well get the enclosure. And then start booting from that. Start booting from that. Because I'm not going to fucking get the motherboard replaced. Suck my dick. MP being the form factor of the slot. Okay. SATA. Okay. Why don't you take a break, make a coffee, and sing us a song on your guitar? I like your pokey, you fuck. I'm out here in a shitty, feeling like shit, wanting to shoot up a school. Let's see the microphones here. All right, the microphones are still good. And yet, you're out here trolling me. All right, what's this? Oh, this is the thing. All right, so I'm going to order this NVMe Amazon enclosure. And it says, make sure it's compatible. All right, yes, NVMe. It's compatible. So I'm going to have to boot from that. And that's how I'm going to have to... Where else? Okay, hold up. Now this one says fry one of my drives. The pieces are flimsy and there's no thermal contact between the case and the device. Okay, so thank you for that. How about this one? In stock, free delivery Friday, December 17th. Okay, so this one, let's see the reviews here. This one says fast, easy to install, but watch the temperature. Okay. Let's see. Let's go 1 day. Get it by tomorrow. M2. Okay, so let's look up M2 NVMe adapter. Let's see. Get it by tomorrow. Why don't you get crazy and cut the damn computer with your nice PigCake saw, right? Well, I rearranged the room. I put some carpets, right? And I thought everything was happy, everything was nice, and it turns out that no, everything is not fine. Everything is the opposite of fine. And this is a perfect example of that. So I mean, is this like a semi-permanent solution? Could this be potentially a semi-permanent solution of just having this in an enclosure? Having this like a hard drive in an enclosure and then booting from that exclusively? Right? Fast, easy to install, but watch the temperature. Okay. And this comes tomorrow, right? Yep, free delivery tomorrow if I order within the next 6 hours. So let's see. Let's see recent reviews. I like looking at the recent ones. Must have for any IT pro. Well, that's me. A really shitty permanent solution. Well, okay, so I have two options then, right? I have that, all right, so I have to have it connected every time, a dedicated USB slot for that alone. And the other option is to replace the motherboard, right? Because so far, doesn't seem to be an issue. I mean, either way, I'm going to need to buy this because I'm going to need to test the hard drives. Because if both hard drives work, then guess what? It's the fucking motherboard. Now, if it doesn't work, then at least that could be some credence as to figuring out what is actually wrong. If there's a setting, if there's something that is absolutely fucked, but I just want to be able to use it and edit. That's my goal. That'll make me happy. That brings me to my happy time. So I'm gonna buy this one, NVMe enclosure. Yes, okay. NVMe enclosure with endpoint 2. Okay, applicable to sizes 2242, 2260, and 2280, which is what this is. This one is a 2280. All right, so buy now. Pay with, all right. All right, place order. This is fun. Free 1-day delivery. Okay. And then tomorrow I also got to get my passport. So tomorrow I'm working on my passport. Better make an announcement on Patreon. Well, I already have 2 videos that I made, so I just have to upload them. And then I just have to, I guess, edit off of this. If this is a complete failure, I mean, I could be worse off. Let's be honest. I could be worse off in life. But it's upsetting, man. It's definitely upsetting. And by the way, fuck you, Sweat Poultry. All right, you're saying that condescendingly, and then I'm responding honestly. Right? You fuck, you troll. It's working. So I guess the temporary solution is going to be to fucking boot permanently from that USB until I could get at least a better idea as to what's happening with this shit. But, I mean, I don't understand what it could be if I've tried everything. Success by pulling the M2, cleaning the edge connector, and then reinserting. Recommend altering the BIOS. I already updated the BIOS. Some really strange things going on. And both USBs still work. That's the fucking worst part. Dell system detect and command updates. Not sure if this matter's been signed. It comes with a 1-year warranty. Contact Dell supports. And after they run the BIOS diagnosis, they'll send you a box to expedite your laptop to local repair center. My BIOS load time was extremely long. Did you check the date on the BIOS? God fucking damn it. Yes, I did. All right, it's not Y2K shit. Oh boy. So I guess I have to wait. I guess I have to wait till tomorrow when I get this thing. All right, which is not exciting. So let me keep the hard drive as well as the let me keep the hard drive as well as the receipt just in case. Maybe, you never know. Maybe I could have the worst luck of all time. And it turns out that the issue is that the new hard drive that I bought, new in package, is actually shit. It's actually trash. So that could be an issue, right? But so far, this has taken up the better part of my day, of which I was intending to be productive with. And it hasn't been productive. So here are the screws. All right, so let's not lose any of this. All right, let's put these bad boy screws in here. Okay. Let's see, what do we do with this? What do we do with this? Because this ruined my computer. This bullshit USB hub ruined my computer. Right? So what is it that I could do with this to take revenge on it ruining my computer and possibly destroying my data? We'll see, hopefully, if I could salvage this drive and not have any data loss, of which I doubt. But let's actually see if it's... I mean, all the pins seem okay. There's no browning. There's no... Senator Daniel saw it. What brand is this thing? This is a fucking brand that I got from Five Below. Now, the problem with it is that I've used shit before from Five Below. I've used shitty shit before from Amazon that hasn't fried my computer. Abraxas says FUPA. I was explaining to Turner what a FUPA was the other day, and you guys had a different term for it. You guys had a different term entirely. So you say saw it, right? I guess we could saw it. I guess we could saw this fucking hard drive that's caused me not only financial pain today, but also annoyance at the fact that I had to buy another hard drive. Potentially my motherboard is fried. Although here's the thing, it can't be the motherboard. It has to be a little piece, a little component of it, right? It has to be that. Ah, fucking mess. Is this even gonna... I mean, it's just fucking... I guess might as well take it out of its enclosure, right? If we're gonna take up revenge for ruining my day with this shit. The microphone battery is probably gonna run out soon, seeing that I've been streaming for how long? How long have I been streaming for? God knows how long. Yes, the chip that controls the PCE lanes chip. The chip. And that's definitely not possible for me to replace, I would say. I doubt it, looking at that. I bet there's a roach in there. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. It wouldn't fucking surprise me if there's a roach in this piece of shit that have ruined my fucking computer. Right? So I guess let's torture it a little bit. Might as well, right? Just snip the little cables off. Right? Make sure that it feels it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that this thing that was made in a factory by a 7-year-old. Yes. Oh, no, it's not. It's not possible for me to do it. Yeah, okay. So that's what's happening here. Let's, I guess, fuck our way through this, right? Let's see how that goes. Get a little bit of catharsis from this. 3 hours, 30 minutes. So far, 3 hours and 30 minutes of frustration, of which I thought would have been a problem that I would have solved by just fucking simply buying a hard drive and replacing it. How hard could it have been, right? Oh, just buy a hard drive. That's it. That's all I thought it would be. Nope. Nope. Not that. Okay. So I feel a little bit better breaking this, but it's still not going to solve the problem. It's like watching a monkey trying to fuck a beach ball. You know, it feels like a monkey trying to fuck a beach ball, honestly. It feels like that right now. I could have salvaged this, by the way. This has at least a couple parts, right? It has a USB thing. The connectors are fucked, but it has a switch. I mean, I could use a switch, right? I could be using it for other projects. Although it seems to be soldered quite aggressively. COVID onto this shit. Oh boy, this is a failure. This is supposed to be a happy stream. This is supposed to be a stream where we solve some problems, right? But instead, we've just made more problems. We've just made more problems. And hopefully, my ghetto solution is that I'm going to get that thing tomorrow, and then that's it. I'm just going to use that. And use that to run my computer, which probably has its own problems associated with it, maybe temperature problems. But, I mean, I'm not going to get the motherboard replaced. What am I going to find a guy to replace that little piece? The fuck? That's terrible. So let me put this here. And then that's going to be ready for tomorrow, for inevitably my disappointment when I find out that not only is the hard drive ruined, but the piece is also ruined. So not only because that's the options right now, right? We have the hard drive ruined. That's potentially one thing. The connector that connects the motherboard to the thing that connects the hard drive ruined. We could have both ruined. And then we could have my new hard drive that I just bought ruined. So what I'm hoping is that it's none of those. But I have to keep looking up. I have to keep looking up literal problems that people have had with this, and the way they've solved it to see if maybe I could do the exact same thing. XPS. How to fix Dell computer drive not detected. Okay. Upgrading. Okay. XPS. Maybe if let me look up power surge. Maybe if that might have been a power surge. SSD not working. Power surge on the USB ports in Windows 10. USB has exceeded the power limits. You must see. I didn't even get that option. I didn't even get that option, and the USB ports still work. So if it was a power surge, would the USB ports be fucked? I think they would be. SSD not recognized after power outage. Let's see. SSD not detected after power outage. Here are the solutions. Of course, it involves downloading some fucking software. SSD working after surge. You know what? I'm going to write outage. Outage. And see if maybe that could kind of lead me to something. Unplug and then now turn on your computer and boot into BIOS. Plug in the SATA cable and boot into BIOS. Make sure that the boot order is appropriate, save it, and launch Windows. Okay, so this is a very specific problem. Right. So what to do? Boy, this is just the fucking worst, isn't it? This stream has proven that you're an idiot. Very bullying of you. Bully-like of you, oxymoron. I mean, I think I've done everything that could be done, that anybody would logically do to assess what the problem is, right? So unfortunately, even that has its limits. And I think I've reached mine in terms of what I could do to this to solve the issue with the equipment that's allotted to me. So unfortunately, I have to wait till tomorrow to see if the hard drives work. That's one. And then, was it a powered USB hub? Yeah, it was a powered USB hub. Soy poultry. Not necessarily. Depends on where the spike was. Okay, all right. So then that could have been a potential issue that ruined, my motherboard, but that's the thing. SSD, but that's a different story. There was detectable, would not boot. I plugged it external. The computer would show correctly. Power cycling to rebuild. What? Okay, so this is a very dumb issue. I've seen you do a lot of things that proves that you're an idiot, but this wasn't one. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Because, this is not really a hard issue. It's not really a difficult issue. It's just difficult to do without the right tools, right, number one. And then difficult to do without actually finding what this... Because the problem could be what if it's a switch I haven't pressed? What if it's a setting that's just going, hey, no, dude, sorry, it's not. But new hard drive's not working. Old hard drive's not working. Nothing's being recognized. Maybe it's not the hard drives. Maybe it's not the SSD drives. Maybe it's the connection to it. So if that's the case, then I probably need to get a guy to do that. And if that's the case, then that's going to be pricey, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is probably take the approach of just having an external hard drive as my permanent hard drive. As long as I could edit, I'm happy, right? As long as I could edit, I'm happy. But I appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking around. I think I'm going to end the stream here, right? And maybe tomorrow provide some sort of update, maybe a rebuttal stream when everything works correctly as it should. But so far, that's not the case. But thank you guys for being along for the journey. This was a journey that we all had together in watching a grown man trying to solve his computer problems. Oh, boy. So now I have to do this. I have to revert back to the old way of doing this and ending the stream here, right? On my extremely, well, not even hot. All right. So, yeah, see you tomorrow. Fuck.